Welcome seekers, you have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricky and today I bring you another pick a card tarot reading. Now this pick a card is the one that's requested the most. It's who will you marry? Now, I try and give as much information as I can. In this one, I will do the same. In this one, I'm going to try and provide the age of the person that you're going to marry, the location, perhaps how you'll meet, the career, finances, family. I'll talk a little bit about their childhood, maybe even their hobbies. I'm going to give you as much information as I can possibly obtain from the cards and what Spirit wants to reveal. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you seekers about the Etsy shop. I am offering private readings in that Etsy shop, so please do visit that shop. Those private readings are below market value at this moment. The demand has been pretty intense, so I'm going to have to limit those private readings. So if you've been on the fence, if you are interested in a private reading, book it now because I will be limiting because it's getting in the way of the pick a cards. So go to the Etsy shop, take a look at the reviews. The quality is great. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a book that I've discovered. This book is by Aurora Kane. Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful book. I love it. It's got so much information inside of it. And, I personally, I can't put it down. It's definitely something to behold. If you're a beginner and you want to learn a little bit more about moon magic, this is definitely an area that I can improve on myself. So I recommend it completely. I'm going to put the link down below so that you guys can benefit from this book as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, seekers. In front of you, you have 4 groups. You have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Okay, so I'm going to give you a moment for you to select the group that calls to you the most, for you to select the group that just really brings you in. If there are multiple groups, then that means that there are multiple messages for you. So go to the group that called to you first, and then go to the group that called to you second, or third, or even fourth. I know some people that watch all 4 groups because they can't decide. So there is a message for you in this totality of this video, possibly. But the timestamps, I've included them in the description below so that you guys can fast forward to your groups. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. All right. So in front of you, you have a card from the Star Tarot deck. And we're going to see what this card is. Again, this is a Who Will You Marry Pick a Card video reading. So we're going to see exactly, who it is that you're going to marry, and just as, what details we can find about them. Let's take a look at the first card. Oh, wow. You've got the Ace of Swords. Beautiful card. So the Ace of Swords is the card of the intellect. This is air energy. This is piercing through any problem, any piercing through just any obstacle, just moving forward with true dynamism, and just being able to fully comprehend the situation and what is happening, and how to truly manifest greatness through thought, right? So the person that you're going to marry is definitely very intelligent. They are an intellectual. They're problem solvers. They're also very good idea generators. The Ace of Swords is about idea generation. This is someone who's very good in finding solution to problems, being able to fully comprehend the nature of the problem, then solving it, and then maybe even able to teach someone else. So truly gifted. This is going to represent the theme of who the person that you're going to marry is. This is like their best. One of the best versions of them. So let's go ahead and throw more cards. We're going to follow that up with the Wizard's Tarot. I really like the Wizard's Tarot, the imagery, so we're going to go with it. Wizard's Tarot. Let's take a look Let's see. We'll try and answer. I'm going to throw 5 cards, and I'm going to try and obtain as much information from those 5 cards as possible. So, let's see. All right, now we're going to throw, I feel like using a different tarot deck for the last 2. We're going to go ahead and use, this is a new tarot deck. This is one of the tarot decks that is just so beautiful. I mean, the artwork and everything in it. So we're going to go ahead and use it for this. All right, so the name of the deck is Heaven and Earth Tarot. Heaven and Earth Tarot. Let's take a look. We're just going to throw 2 more. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. So, the first thing that I'm noticing with them is they had a bit of a rough childhood. You know, we said we're going to talk about childhood. So we've got the Emperor reversed. And anytime we have the Emperor reversed, especially when I'm asking about childhood and past pain or just past hurts, you know, you get the Emperor. There's been maybe a lack of structure. So the person that you're going to marry maybe potentially, you know, had family members that weren't present. They didn't have the structures necessary for them to excel or succeed in life. It is reversed. This led them to pretty much become as independent as they possibly could, which is why we also have the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands energy is the merchant, you know, the person who's just thinking of just voyaging away. You know, this is the ultimate form of, I think, success. You know, this person is planning, this person is putting all of the pieces together, orchestrating a plan in order to have success, in order to move into a Three of Wands kind of energy where, you know, his boats are going to come back filled with riches and filled with just beautiful, beautiful ornaments and beautiful cloth and just beautiful materials from far off lands. So, you know, this person is definitely someone, the person that you're going to marry, someone who has had to plan, has really had to work his way through in life. And, you know, it's led to a lot of struggles. You know, it's led to a lot of dark roads. So you've got here the moon, and this is again from the Heaven and Earth tarot deck. And as you can see here, you know, this is the road of what normally would be a Crenshaw, now is being represented by a beetle. So this beetle, you know, has to take this arduous road. And the only thing that this beetle has is the light of the moon, right? The beautiful, shining, glorious light of that moon that guides us and fills us with magic, right? But along that road, you have a lot of obstacles. You've got dogs, you've got wolves, you've got just coyotes that want to devour you and destroy you. So this card, the fact that it's reversed, also talks about, you know, certain illusions, some kind of darkness. This person has definitely had to overcome a lot of mental anguish, you know, your future spouse. And one of the reasons why they're so intelligent and they're so in the moment and they're ruled by the Ace of Swords is because they've had to kind of go through that struggle. You know, they've had to find their way. They've had to move forward. And, you know, it's been a very tough road and tough existence for them. I gotta be honest with you, group number 1. They haven't had a chance to really stop and really take a look and see the wonder that is all around them, which is why the Ten of Cups is where it is in the position that it is right beneath the sword. So what they want, what they crave, what they really yearn for is a family. So you've got here the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful scene, right? You've got here a couple, you know, they're a married couple and their 2 children. They're walking in their beautiful garden. That garden is something that they both put in a lot of effort and work into. You know, they've had to sacrifice a lot. They've had to do a lot. They've had to endure an awful lot to get to where they are in life, to get to where they are in this image. They've had to endure an incredible amount of sacrifice. And now they're here, right? This is the final. This is the 10 of Cups. This is the final suit. They've experienced everything, and now this is the culmination of that. This is the culmination of all that effort in this beautiful family scene, and they're kind of passing that happiness on to their to the next generation. So very, very beautiful energy here. When I look at this card right here, I see a little more information on who they are. They're filled with strength, to be quite honest with you. They're definitely filled with strength and determination. And the key word with this tarot card, as you can read right here, is blended pleasure. The fact that it's reversed tells me that they haven't had a lot of pleasure. They haven't had the opportunity to sit down and really just enjoy what they have in front of them. Their life has constantly been one of struggle and chaos, and overcoming struggle and overcoming that darkness that is gripping them. So in many ways, what I see here is someone who has had to travel the road of true hardship, and this person has come out on the other end successfully, I might add. And the reason why I say successfully is because obviously they've gained so much information and skills, and now they're able to apply those skills towards what they are trying to manifest in their life, which is this family right here. It's this beautiful family. Also, the fact that there's this beautiful garden and that beautiful fountain. There is a bit of a symbolism of wealth there, right? There's a symbol of affluence. This isn't only just a scene of a happy, emotional family, but this is a family that has everything that they want. Just beauty all around them, right? So it leads those skills that they've gained from this lack of structure, from this dark path that they've had to travel. And from that childhood experience and trauma that they've had to go through, has led them to where they are now. And they're able to be, they're able to have success, really. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so we're going to throw more cards. I want to try and see what else the cards can reveal to us. We're going to throw from the Angels, the Influence of the Angels tarot deck. We're going to throw 2 more, and we're going to try and answer some questions about family. Let's take a look. All right. Yeah, so the family hasn't helped in any way. So you've got here now the Two of Wands. We're here, we have the Two of Wands upright, symbol as a symbolism of who they are and what they've overcome and what they've had to do to truly bring about success in their life. When I asked about the family, I got the Two of Wands reversed. So it's almost like if maybe their family has kind of worked against them. And that just tells me that they've had to overcome a great ordeal to get to where they are, to have success, to have true mastery of just anything in life, really. They've had to go through that kind of dark night of the soul. They've had to really just go through some pain, some torment, but they've come out on the other end of this successfully, I would say. Now we also have the Five of Cups here, and the Five of Cups, it's an interesting card because it kind of talks to me about just what they've had to really go through. The Five of Cups is emotional turbulence, emotional struggle. They've had to go through a bit of a tough time, and the fact that we've got that Five of Cups together with the Moon and the Emperor tells me that they might still be healing from this. So this might be maybe a shadow that you can help them with. If you can help them, overcome, just lift them up and just help them through this pain that they might still be going through. This might be a shadow side of when you meet this person. So let me see. All right. Now, I did say we were going to talk about age. So based on what the cards are telling me here, I see that this person more than likely is between the ages of 25 and 35. This person is over the age of 25 to 35. For some of you, they're between the ages of 35 and 40, but that is for a very small portion. 25 to 35 is more than likely the age group that they are in. And when it comes to location, when it comes to where they are at this moment, I really want to focus on this full reversed, and the fact that we've got also that the moon reversed as well. So what I feel is that this person is located where you are in the same country. They're not, you don't have to, they're not in another location or another country. They are in the same country that you are in. Group number one. Let's throw some oracle cards and see if the oracle cards give us a little more information. All right, so we're going to throw some Whispering Woods oracle. We're going to shuffle first. Let's see. Clearing, make room for growth. So when I look at this card, I get the feeling that they right now at this moment in life, they're getting things ready for what's next in their life. So, they know what they want. They know what they need to do to bring this thing that they so much desire into their lives, which is the Ten of Cups. They want this Ten of Cups energy. They want this family. They're trying to manifest this. They're trying to bring it into existence. So they know what they need to do, and now it's just the time to get it done. Really, that's what I'm seeing here. It's time to get it done. It's time to manifest what they want in their lives and what they truly desire. And they're making room for that. They're making room. They're growing. They're expanding. It seems like this journey of the moon here that they've taken has led them through to a very important, I would say, to a very important part in their life. Now it's like they've experienced the worst, so they're expecting the best. And there might be, with this Five of Cups energy, this energy of still kind of lingering, which may lead to the Queen of Wands reverse. So maybe, it's hard for them sometimes to get inspired. But they're working on that. The fact that we've got make room for growth and clearing right above that Five of Cups energy and the Queen of Wands reversed tells me that they're trying to get through this energy here. This is a shadow side that they're really working on, and they are problem solvers. They believe in fixing whatever problems come about, and they believe in truly manifesting greatness in their lives. So this is something that they know they need to change about themselves. There's this lack of motivation. There's this maybe even volatile energy sometimes. And they're working on that because they know that they can't bring that energy into the relationship with you, right? They can't bring that energy into this relationship. So they have to clear this away, get rid of it. Let's see what other oracle cards we get. We're going to throw the Making Magic oracle cards. We're just going to throw one. Let's see. We've got the elements. Interesting. So we've got the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combined to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Oof. Very interesting. So, it's followed by this clearing, make room for growth. Now we've got the elements. So it's almost like if the oracle cards are telling us, listen, this person is using every tool at their disposal to be successful, right? To have that energy of protection. This is I would say maybe even a prayer warrior. This person is a manifester. This person is planning. You've got here the Two of Wands energy, again, Two of Wands, an energy of planning, an energy of putting everything together, connecting the pieces, and then just releasing it out into the world and expecting true greatness in return. So this person is a planner. This person is someone who really believes in bringing about an energy of true change and prosperity for themselves. So, in many areas and in many ways, I feel like this person is going to figure out whatever emotional turbulence they're going through, And the fact that we've got the elements right here, right above this Two of Wands and the Fool, it's almost like if this card that represents family and the lack thereof was a very important element in their life in order for them to truly understand what they need and how they should in many ways move forward. It's almost like if they know what not to do. Maybe they saw their family struggle a lot. They saw them go through a lot of pain and suffering and torment, and they've told themselves, I'm not going to bring that energy into existence. I'm not going to allow that energy to come into my family's life and bring them down in any way. I'm not going to allow that. I am going to persevere. I am going to be successful, and I will be me. I will be the one that figures this out. So this is a person that takes charge. This is a person that takes responsibility as well, and they're just very, 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 very mentally strong, even spiritually and emotionally. They're working on this, but this isn't something. You have a very, very strong partner with this person. To be quite honest, with you, Group 1. Many times when a person goes through struggles and darkness, they come out on the other end a perfected person. Some people, they fall by the wayside and they're not able to rise up to challenges and unfortunately they're just beaten down by life. That is not your person. The person that you're going to marry, even though they've experienced darkness, they've had the dark night of the soul, they've had to work and work and work in order to achieve that greatness. They have now victory. And there's still some things that they have to clear up, and they're going to do it because they are definitely 100% really focused on their success, and they're not going to let anything get in their way. Interesting energy with this person. So let's see what the Whispers of Love Oracle cards reveal to us. Let's see what these Whispers of Love tell us. We are going to shuffle, and we're going to throw just one. Have patience. Interesting. Love is patient and kind always. Beautiful energy with this person. So this person is very patient. They have that patience. They have that love and compassion. Here in this image, you kind of see a child just playing, right? And you can make a fuzz over this child and possibly, oh my goodness, what are they doing? They might drown or something might happen to them. But that's not what's going on here, right? There's patience, there's love, there's comprehension. There's a sense of just going with the times and just allowing things to unfold in the most beautiful of ways and not forcing anything. So this person is very much patient. This person just loves to, I would say, sit down and enjoy the true beauty of life. They like to let go. And one of the reasons why is because they haven't had that, right? You see them here. This is, I'd say, early on in their life, and they're kind of sitting under a tree, but they're not really, this is a very gloomy kind of energy, right? A lot of darkness in this picture. And there's just an energy here of like, I can't let go. I can't enjoy the little things. I can't be a part of life at this moment. This is like, blended pleasures is the key word here with this tarot card. And it's reversed. Just tells me that, they haven't had a chance to really enjoy the little things. So that has made them patient, It's made them more patient because they understand that in order to have success, they have to be patient and they have to find a way to move forward and be victorious. And patience is a virtue for them. So they're definitely going to persist. Now let's go ahead and throw another oracle card. Let's see. We're going to throw an Avalon card. We're going to throw an Avalon oracle card. And we are going to see what we get. Let's see if we can get some keywords of who this person is. Oh, wow. Yep, those keywords are, I feel, spot on with who the person that you're going to marry. Look at that. So you've got here opportunity, respect, self-esteem, confidence. Boom. Wow. right? So those are the keywords tied to this person. As you can see here, you have this woman, Nimu, and she's kind of just manifesting, just bringing about something into the world, birthing something. And she's using it to create true wealth for herself. This is like exactly the energies that this person brings to the table. And in order to do that, in order to go through that energy here, you need to have true confidence in yourself. That's the only way to true mastery. If you have that self-confidence, then you're able to truly bring about that change that's going to really help you. That confidence will provide opportunities, right? So opportunities will come to you if you're able to build that confidence. Also, it comes from a self-esteem. You have to, some people, unfortunately, they haven't had that support. They haven't had people, backing them up and helping them and motivating them and telling them that they're worth it, that they're able, that they're capable. They haven't had people celebrating their successes. They've had maybe insidious parents, insidious mothers, or insidious fathers who, unfortunately, they never built up that self-esteem. They just destroyed them. So unfortunately, self-esteem is something that I feel that is missing a lot in our society. It's definitely something that is very important for the development of a child. But anyways, the fact that this person is in many ways confident, they're able to have these opportunities, and they've gained an incredible amount of respect for it. So this person is respected a lot in their field. And if I was to pretty much pick a career for this person based on what the cards here are telling me, I would say that this person seems like a professor. This person is definitely has a very professor-like kind of energy, but also a very problem-solving kind of energy as well. So it's very, I would say, very, they're kind of hands-on with their intellect. So I see them working in an office somewhere, maybe training people, managing people, helping them through something that requires an incredible amount of patience, right? That's what they're best suited for. Now, they might not have this job when you meet them, but that's kind of where they're headed. They're definitely headed towards an energy of management. They're going to manage a group of people. And there's a sense of having an incredible amount of patience. The fact that they're ruled by the Two of Wands tells me that they've had to plan an awful lot for success. Anytime I hear plan and career, I just get this entrepreneurship feeling in my gut. In order for you to truly bring about success in your business, you have to be a master planner. You have to have everything in order, and just so that everything can come together nicely and precise, and make sure that everything is working optimally. So I feel like this is an energy that they are kind of bringing to the table. They're bringing to the table an energy of like planning, and an energy of entrepreneurship and growth and creation and prosperity. Truly a beautiful energy here. All right, so let's throw more oracle cards. We're going to throw a card from the Fairy Oracle deck. Let's see what the fairies have in store for us. What are the keywords attached to your person? Tell your story. Oh, wow. Okay. Tell your story. Legacy. Write your wisdom. This is giving us a little more insight into who this person, what this person does career-wise, to be quite honest with you. Okay. The story keeper. Tell your story. Legacy. Write your wisdom. So this person is in many ways, I think, a creator. I feel like they're managers. I do feel there's a management aspect to it, but it's almost like if that management is going to come for their own business and their creative pursuits. This is an author, okay? This is someone who is going to write something, who's going to create something. Very beautiful, and I see the full picture now because we have the Ace of Swords. Anytime I think of the Ace of Swords, I get this feeling of writers, right? I feel like the sword can be associated with the pen because both are mighty in their own time, and I feel like this sword is their pen, and I feel like they're going to be able to write and just bring about true enlightenment to the world through their writing. And this writing can be fiction, non-fiction, just, there's so many things that they can write about. And I feel like the fact that they've been through all of this chaos and darkness, and they've had to travel through that road, through that dark road of the moon with only the guidance of the moon, I feel like their stories are going to have so much more strength, right? They're going to hit home far more, because I feel that, good writers, the ones that can really just bring about true inspiration in you and just take you somewhere else, are writers that have experienced every aspect of life, and now they're able to put it on paper for you. So I feel like, this person might very well be a non-fiction writer. I'm sorry, a fiction writer. They're storytellers, and I feel like one of their stories is going to catch on. They might even make a series about it. It might even be something that is picked up by the networks, their book, and this is going to bring even more prosperity to them. So yeah, I feel like they're writers. More than likely, when you meet them, they're going to have some kind of maybe full-time work in a network or a place where they have to write. Maybe they write jokes, or maybe they write the script, that they use for the show. And that's kind of like what they're doing at the moment to build, right? To build on and to make money, and just, to have that full-time job. But also I see them managing their own projects. I see them getting home and working on their own things, writing their own, building their own dream. This person has a very forward-moving kind of energy. The fact that we've got the Five of Cups upright and the Queen of Wands reversed, clearing, tells me that, one of the shadow sides to them is that they might suffer from writer's block every now and again. And this is something that they've really put a lot of attention and dedication towards. Like, they don't want this to be the reality that they face in their lives. They want to overcome. They want to move past that. And it seems to be like something that really has them down. It's like they hate that. They hate that sometimes the well dries up, and they feel like they can't really produce or create or bring about something beautiful, right? Because this is what they're yearning for. This is what they want. They are the story keepers. So yeah, this is where they're working at right now. This is what they're trying to do. Just get over the fact that, or just trying to get over this energy of like writer's block. All right, let's go ahead and throw more cards. Let's see what their animal spirit is. Why not? We're going to throw an oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. We're going to shuffle first. We're going to try and figure out what your future partner's animal spirit is. Ah, look at that. That is nice. Squirrel spirit. Are you kidding me? That's beautiful. Believe in yourself. Ah, that's beautiful. I love squirrels. Squirrels are cute. Anyways, the fact that we've got this oracle card, believe in yourself, truly talks about who this person is right at their core, right at their center. That card just really hits home. That spirit really hits home, because that is a spirit of just having gone through an incredible ordeal, surviving it, living to tell the tale, and now flourishing, right? Having that success, having that prosperity, having that fame, having that fortune, having that dream come true, having all of your projects and ambitions come into existence, come into fruition. This person just exudes success. So yeah, that card makes perfect sense. Believe in yourself is definitely their message to the world. Now, I did say that we were going to talk about maybe how you're going to meet. So I want to throw two more oracle cards, and then we're going to talk about that. I want to, I have an idea based on what we've received so far, but we're going to take a look. So this card is from the Elemental Oracle deck. Okay, and now we're going to throw another card from the Unicorn Oracle deck. Let's see. Oh boy. Interesting. All right, so you've got companionship, animals, and you've got the healer card. And this is very interesting because number one, you know, when you look at this card, you know, you see a woman filled with animals and just filled with nature, and she's outside. And so I get the feeling that you're going to meet this person outside. And this card is from the Elemental Oracle deck. And I get the feeling that you're going to meet this person outside. You're going to meet them maybe somewhere in a park, somewhere where there's a lot of daylight. I don't feel like this is going to be inside. I feel like you are going to meet this person outside. You're going to meet them in the light of day. And, you know, it's going to feel truly magical. There's going to be a lot of life everywhere. The fact that there's a lot of animals doesn't necessarily mean that these animals are, you know, like maybe it's going to be in a zoo or something like that. It could very well mean that it could be at a zoo. You know, it could be somewhere where people are gathering, right? All these animals could just signify life. It could signify people coming together, gathering, having a good time, sharing outside in an outside setting. Now, the second card here, this is from the Unicorn Oracle deck. Sorry. And the message here is you have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Interesting, right? So this card also serves to provide us with a little information on where you're going to meet him and maybe what you're going to do as far as, you know, just exactly where you're going to meet this person. So, okay, when I see this card, I get the feeling that for some of you, this is for some of you, it's going to be somewhere where you might be going to get some kind of healing. So it could be a doctor's office. This could be perhaps some place out in nature where people go to truly feel that relief, you know, some place. It could be a body of water. The fact that we've got this companionship of animals and it's outside and there's light shining really tells me that it could very well just mean for the majority of you, for the majority of the people watching this. Again, there's a lot of people watching this, but for the majority of you, it will be outside under the sun in a place where there's a lot of people. These people are coming because they feel like where they are in that setting, there's a lot of healing, right? There's a lot of healing to be had. You know, this could be a forest setting, just nature. Nature has healing abilities. It's very therapeutic to live or to be near a body of water. This is backed up by science as well. So there is healing in nature, and I feel that is where you will meet them, healing. Now, you know, this message really gives us a little more insight as well. You know, you have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your ability, stay true to your path as a healer. So there's also a sense here of them, you know, using their abilities and using their gifts, which is the gift of a writer, a creator, to bring about healing. And I feel like maybe this is emotional healing, turbulent healing. And I feel like one of the reasons why they're struggling so much with these, you know, volatile emotions is because this is an area where they're going to excel in when it comes to helping other people. You know, they're going to excel and they're going to be able to assist people in that process of healing. All right, so that is what I see with your person, group number one. Truly a powerful individual. Let me see if I missed anything. So I think I forgot to mention hobbies. For hobbies, I think that this person, I think we're pretty clear on that. This person is a writer. This person really enjoys writing, creative projects. You know, I wouldn't put it. Well, for one thing, writing can also take on different forms, right? Journaling, but also drawing. I think that this person likes to draw. There's a lot of symbolism here of a book and writing and journaling. There's enough symbolism to pretty much tell me that this person likes to draw. This person likes to write. This person likes to paint. this person likes to create art. One of their hobbies might very well be to go and admire art. This person might be the type of person that likes to go and see some kind of show where they're showcasing some kind of art, or, this is the kind of person that enjoys these things, the beauty of just the art. So another thing that I'm seeing with them is they like stories. So more than likely, this is the kind of person that enjoys TV series. I get the feeling that this is the kind of person who goes online and writes reviews after they watch like a TV show, Personally, I don't get it. I watched it, I enjoyed it, I'm moving on. But some people, it's so profound, right? It's so, it spoke to them so much that now they have to share it. They have to tell their story. They have to tell what emotions were brought out inside of them. That is the true essence and the true spirit of a writer, a true writer. And that is who the person that you're going to marry is, a true writer. So they're going to go online, they're going to review, the series that they watched, the movies that they watch. Maybe they might even find like a little community that's talking about these movies, comment back. So that's another one of their hobbies. Interesting. And they are also very spiritual. They're very well-rounded individuals. So you've got, elements of fire, air, earth, water combined to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. But that card up there also talks about who they truly are deep down inside when it comes to just, how they walk in this earth, and how they have fun, and how they just communicate with people. So they're spiritual in nature. This leads them to a balance mentally and physically and emotionally, right? That's what I feel. I feel that a person that is truly, truly spiritual, that believes in something greater than themselves, has a balance that just allows them to move forward and create and be successful in life. They're able to put the stress behind them, knowing that there's something greater than themselves. And I feel like this person really believes it, and it is a big motivating factor for them. Okay, so that is all I see here with this group. Okay, just trying to see if there's any other hidden messages here, but no, that is all I see. So I want to thank you, group number 1, for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like, that helps a lot. And also don't forget to visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. I have an Etsy shop, and the demand has been truly phenomenal. The demand for those private readings are truly phenomenal. So more than likely, I'm going to have to limit those private readings. So if you're interested, take advantage now. Go to the shop. The reviews that I've gotten about 100 reviews at this point, and it's only been like 3 months that this store has been open. So 100 reviews in 3 months. I've worked with over 400 people, 400 private readings. And every single reading has been special. It's been unique. Just picking up on your energies alone. Not doing a general reading. General readings is just so much information, really, that it can get a little exhausting. But that's why you have to take what resonates and watch multiple pick-a-card readings to truly, figure out the message that's for you. It's just much harder. With a private reading, it's more direct. The message is tailored to you. I pick up on your energy and your energy alone. So the message is for you. It's tailored to you. So if you have an opportunity, go to the Etsy shop. Check out the shop. Look at what people are saying. The reviews have been great so far. 5-star rating. And again, I'm going to have to put a limit because it's impacted my pick-a-card videos. It's been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks that I haven't put out a pick-a-card video. There's a reason for that. It's been very, very, very busy with private readings, and I'm not complaining. I love it. I really do. I love doing private readings. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Just picking up on one energy, but I'm gonna have to limit them. So take advantage. Go to the Etsy shop, book your readings, and let me know what you thought about this reading. If there's any suggestions as far as pick-a-cards that you'd like to share with me. I've got a big pick-a-card queue. I've gotten a lot of ideas from you seekers. Trust me, I'm getting to those as fast as I can. What I like to do is I like to also put a lot of the ideas that you have provided me with into these pick-a-cards. So, I answer those questions within this pick-a-card. But the title always is the same. Who will you marry? But I answer multiple questions within this reading. So if I haven't answered your suggestion or your idea, it's coming. If you have any more of those ideas, let me know. Go ahead and pick a card or hashtag pick a card in the description, in the comment section, and I'll reach out to you. Thank you, seekers. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your beautiful words, for your love. Thank you for always supporting me, for being there. Much love from me to you, seekers. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. All right. So, group number 2, we are going to try and answer the question for you today. Who will you marry? Now, we're going to talk about a host of things. I'm going to try and provide you with an age, a location, when, how, career, finances, family, childhood, hobbies, everything. I am going to try and delve into as much information as I can. And, as far as whatever spirit reveals, I will tell you about the person that you will marry. Now, this card is from the Star Tarot, and it's going to represent just the theme of the reading. Let's take a look. 3 of Cups, beautiful card. I love this card. And one of the reasons why I love it so much is just, the energy in it. Very beautiful. This is a card of celebrations, abundance, prosperity. Just true celebration. You have here 3 women holding up 3 cups and just happy for, what they've achieved, what they've accomplished, what they've brought into the world. And they're just happy to be around each other, right? So this is an energy of abundance, an energy of true fruitfulness, and just an energy of cornucopia of goodness, really. And what I feel with this 3 of Cups, and just tying it into who you will marry, is the person that you're going to marry. They are people who have an abundant mindset. This is a person that is very positive thinking, forward thinking. They like to celebrate their success. They'll even celebrate their failures. I think that this is the kind of person who knows that in order to be truly successful and great, there has to be some struggle. And ultimately, they celebrate every aspect of life. You have here the 3 symbols of the moon. You have the mother, maiden, crone. And it's just truly phenomenal what this person really truly feels inside when it comes to life. Very well balanced, very in the moment, kind of person that enjoys the little things, enjoys what's going on around them. So, beautiful card. Let's go ahead and put more cards around this one and try and get more information, shall we? We're going to start with the Wizard's Tarot. I am going to throw 3 cards from the Wizard's Tarot. Let's take a look. We're going to shuffle first. Shuffle. And throw. I'm going to try to intuitively pick up on the messages that are being presented here to us today. Ooh. Group number 1, if you were by any chance drawn to group number 2, if you were by any chance drawn to group number 1, there might be a message there for you because the 10 of Cups came out in the exact same position. So, this person wants exactly what the person in group number 1 wants. Family, an energy of just wanting true prosperity in the family unit. Interesting. Let me go ahead and throw 2 more cards before we dig right into it. We have here a new deck. This is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Interesting deck, a bit just dark, and the artwork is truly phenomenal in it. I really enjoy it. Let me go ahead and throw just 2 cards from this deck after we shuffle. All right. Interesting. Okay. My goodness. This is very similar to group number 1. I mean, you even have the same card in the same area. So very interesting. All right. So we already know what their desire is. They desire a family. They desire just to have someone. They desire to have this energy of togetherness with a person that they love and care for. As you can see here, what you have is a scene of a family, right? Husband, wife. You've got two children, and they're walking through their garden, right? Their garden. It's a true symbol of beauty, and also you've got a rainbow in the background, a symbol of spirit coming down, and just letting them know I'm here. Thanks to me, everything is in order. I'm gonna bless you. I'm going to help you guys. Just everything is in balance in this picture. So this person, group number 2, the person that you're going to marry is someone who really wants the best that life has to offer when it comes to the family. They want a family. They want to be together with someone that loves them, appreciates them, cares for them. Someone that's going to just devote every minute to making sure that the family is happy and that there is contentment at all times, celebrations. This person doesn't believe in in a bad time. Okay, this is the kind of person that believes that in order to have true success in life, you must celebrate and you must have a good time and you must, in every way, shape, and form, be happy and joyous and prosperous, mentally, physically, in every area. Now, I feel that this person is going to have a good amount of money. I feel that this person is someone who knows where the true value is. You've got here the Ace of Pentacles from the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a symbol of new financial blessings. So this person, I would say, knows where the financial blessings are. They know how to acquire it. They've studied an awful lot, and they know exactly what they need to do. They know what pitfalls to avoid. The fact that we've got the Hierophant right here, and this Hierophant is actually kind of funny because this Hierophant is teaching a class of students, right? Where it's just hilarious to me. And this Hierophant is essentially providing these children with the basics so that they can prosper in life, right? And when it comes to the actual card, the Hierophant, what we really have is the spiritual and the divine turned into the mundane. So it's like an explanation of the knowledge of existence turned into a process where you can kind of learn it and then use it towards something else. So it's kind of like it represents who this person is. I think that they in many ways have tried many different things. They've delved in many different areas and pursuits. They've tried to kind of take on that alchemist process of turning lead into gold, and they found something. They've discovered something. Sometimes with certain people, they have the ability to look at a situation. They may not be all that intelligent, but they look at a situation and they say, okay, what do I want out of this? They orchestrate a plan and they follow through on that plan. And they know where the value is. And this person, the person that you're going to marry, knows very well where that value is. And so they follow it. I don't feel, group number 2, that this person is perhaps an academic. I don't feel that they're academic at all. I feel that they are entrepreneurs. They know where the value is. They know what they need to do to go out and acquire it. But I don't see this person sitting down in a classroom and just sitting through hours and hours of material, taking a test. Even though we have the Hierophant giving a class over there, it is reversed. And we also have right underneath it the Knight of Swords, which is for me the intellectual, but it's reversed. So this person is that kind of serial entrepreneur that kind of drops out of college because it's like, what is this? Like, what are we even learning here, right? Like, why are you people wasting my time with all this nonsense? I know where the value is. I know what I have to do to acquire that. So why are you wasting my time? So this is maybe more than likely a self-taught individual, self-made individual. It doesn't believe in the process of going through school and getting a little paper that says you can do it. That to them is boring. That to them is something that's uneventful. There's no excitement in that. And to them, the excitement lies in them gaining the knowledge and understanding of learning some kind of skill, applying themselves, and then going after it. So in many ways, this person is an entrepreneur. This person more than likely sells a product, a service. This person knows exactly what the public wants. I think that they're more trend traders. So when I talk about trend trading, it's like an equities trader, right? An equities trader, they find the trend in the market. So, if there's an opportunity for you to invest money in oil because oil is going to go up because the supply and demand is off. So there's going to be, an uptick in oil. This is the person that finds the stock, invests in that oil company, and boom, they make the money for the week, they make the money for the month, they make the money for the year. This is that kind of energy. This is like a no nonsense, no, I'm gonna work 80 hours a week type thing. Yeah, they don't believe in that. They believe in going after what's truly valuable, and they believe in life. They believe in celebrations. They want to have fun. Sometimes, whenever you meet a professional, they're not having a lot of fun, right? They're unfortunately struggling, sometimes struggling to just, get some sleep, just to do the bare minimum that we all should do, because it's a hard job. Whatever they're doing, whatever they're trying to create, be it a doctor, be it a lawyer, very few hours of sleep, very few hours of fun and enjoyment, a lot of hours of work, and I don't think that this person is like that. I think that this person wants to dedicate as much time and attention to the family. This person wants to have a sense of like fun and celebration and joy and contentment. And this person wants to actually enjoy life. Doesn't want to spend the greater portion of it sleeping and working, and then a small portion of it enjoying life. So this person has, in many ways, worked on finding a balance, right? Which is why we have the Two of Pentacles. Finding a balance from this chaotic life, finding that financial balance so that it can support the life that they want, and it can support the existence that they want, and the things that they truly care about, which is family, fun, friends, coming together, enjoying the true nature of life. So, interesting energies here. Let's go ahead and throw more tarot. I'm actually wanted to throw a little more tarot just to kind of get a sense of perhaps just, age. We talk about family as well. We already discussed career and finances. I don't think you're going to have to worry too much about money with this, with your partner. This person knows where the value is and they go after it. Let's take a look and see. Let's talk a little bit about the family. Okay. All right, so this deck is from the Influence of the Angels Tarot, and what we got as far as family is High Priestess and Five of Swords. Interesting energy. What I feel with these two cards is, number one, the family is one of competition. All right, and I think now I know why this family and this person doesn't believe in school, doesn't believe in going the natural route. I think that they come from a family of achievers. This family achieves. They believe in victory or defeat. This is the kind of family that believes that not everyone gets a trophy. Only the winner gets a trophy. So, and then the only way to win is to find the true treasure in life, right? So how do you win the game of life with these people? Well, you have to be patient. You have to be willing to listen, to follow exactly what the people that came before you did. Work on yourself, work on your intellect, and just pursue true greatness. And I feel that they've kind of learned from this. They expect this from them, which is why this person is an entrepreneur and not someone that would go to school and sit through hours of school. This person believes very much that in order for them to be successful in life, they have to themselves fight. They have to themselves learn themselves. This person is very individualistic. This person doesn't believe in going through the process of learning from someone else, going through to a class and sitting down. So What have they obtained from their family? They've obtained the high priestess. They've obtained a sense of stillness, intuitiveness. So the high priestess talks very well about this kind of this thinking that I have that this person is a person that goes with the trend and makes money from the trend. I feel that this person has learned from their family members where the true value in life is, and all they're doing right now is being patient, learning, grasping, understanding. And there's a real mastery. It's almost like if their parents are the ones that taught him or her everything that they need to know in order to be successful. They gain a lot of inspiration from their parents. They've listened truly from the parent, and the parents have kind of guided them and taken them exactly where they need to go in order to achieve. So think of this person as someone. For example, I keep using the market because I myself delve in the market, so I like to use it as an example. This is the kind of person that perhaps sat down with their parents a lot. They were always there, looking at what they were doing. Their parents probably worked from home, and they kind of saw what the parents were doing, where the parents were reinvesting their money and assets in, and they learned that. They learned the easy way of making money. And this isn't someone who wants to go back and do anything too laborious, because they know that in order to truly make money and have that fun, you have to work smart. It's not about working hard, it's about working smart. And ultimately, the best way to excel quickly is to best your opponent. And your opponent in this case is life. Life tells you we need workers, right? Life tells you we need people to run the machines, right? We need people to keep society moving. This person's parents tells him, listen, you need to worry about yourself. You need to make a living for yourself, and you need to celebrate life for yourself and your family. And it's almost like if there's a process that they're following, and they're very inspired by this. Their parents were a huge, huge inspiration to this person. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look and see maybe we can get some insight into age, location. All right. So this person is between the age of 30 and 40. The person that you are going to marry, group number 2, 30 and 40. We have the King of Wands and we have the Lover's card, both reversed, and it just talks about someone who's a bit more mature, someone who has experienced a great deal, someone who understands, definitely has gone through the process of life. So I feel that the age group that they are in is 30 through 40. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people watching this, so just giving one age is very difficult. But 30 to 40 is the age of this person. Now, when it comes to the location, it's unclear yet. So I'm going to throw another card and see if we can get some insight. All right, so we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card. I feel that they're not too far away from you, group number 2. I feel that this person is actually pretty close. Four of Pentacles and Judgment card. This person is close. So I would say that this person is somewhere in your hometown. You're more than likely going to meet them there. And let's talk about how you're going to meet them. But for that, we're going to throw some oracle cards. So we'll start with the Whispering Woods. Let's see what the Whispering Woods wants to whisper in our ears. Path. Look at that. Okay. So, wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. Beautiful, right? It speaks perfectly about what I'm seeing with this person, because this person is 100% going down the path less traveled. Okay. That's what this person is doing right now in their life. They are going down the path less travel because they want to achieve great results. They want to achieve true greatness and prosperity and goodness in their lives. So it's like, you know, they're following a path. They're following the path of the entrepreneur. I feel like this person is very much going after their dreams, you know, and a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people, they you hear it, right? There's always some motivational speeches being given about following your dreams, but, you know, it's very difficult sometimes. And a lot of people, they tend to say, okay, I want to be realistic about this. But I feel like this person is truly following their dreams. And there is a bit of realism to their dream, which just makes it even better. It's like, you know, I feel like their dream is based on something very grounding. It's like it's something that is very attainable for everyone, but it requires a good bit of skill. It requires to study. It requires a good sense of patience. That's why we have the high priestess here. But yeah, this person is very much a professional in that regard. I feel like for some reason I'm seeing them kind of like building their own schedule, working on their own things, just, you know, building their foundation, just, you know, judging things. Is this software going to help me move forward? What are the pros and cons? You know, making very tough decisions, really going in and studying and just getting everything out of life. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has been involved in the private sector with various companies, working various jobs, just trying to find the true value. You know, like I see them kind of like working for a company in the private sector, gaining insight there. Could be at a supermarket, and now it's like, okay, now I know how these companies work. Now I know what these companies operate, right? So now I'm going to be able to take this knowledge and build on that and do something else. So it's like, you know, I feel like this person is definitely that kind of energy where they're self-taught and they want to experience life on their own terms, not what anyone else tells them life is. Very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and throw a Making Magic Oracle card. Let's see what else we can learn about this person. Little luxuries. Ho ho. Yes. See, this person, I'm telling you. Let's see if this comes into focus for you guys. Here we go. Little luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. Yeah, you see, this person, they want the best thing that life has to offer, all right? This person is not going to settle for a full-time job, and, you know, and then with that full-time job comes all these responsibilities, and no. This person wants the best things that life has to offer. You know, they're ruled by the Three of Cups, right? So there's an energy here of celebration and fun. And now you've got here little luxuries, and then you couple that with the path less traveled, you know, wandering down the path less traveled. And essentially what that is telling you is the path less traveled is always the path of the entrepreneur. It's always the path of the business owner. It's the path of the person that is doing something that the majority of the people are not. And they do it because they know that the biggest reward is in doing that. That's where the biggest reward is. Truly, right? That's where it is. It's not in, you know, dedicating hours and hours and hours upon hours, you know, pretty much dedicating your entire life until you retire to a certain pursuit, but it's about enjoying life early on by following the path less traveled with entrepreneurship ventures. And if it doesn't work out, oh well, we'll try again. You know, this person believes that very much that they're going to keep moving forward. They're going to follow that money no matter what. Because that is the true path. That's the only path for this person. And I feel, you know, they've been, it's almost like encrypted in them, you know, like this person they truly believe this, you know, it's like they learned it from their parents inspired them. So they truly believe it. They're not going to abandon this philosophy. They're not going to walk away from it. They believe this. This is what they believe. This is who they are at their core. So interesting energy with your person, group number 2. Let's throw some more oracles. Let's talk a little bit about love now. And maybe we can gain some insight of how you'll meet. Let's see. actions speak louder than words. Express your love through actions. Yeah. This person is truly, truly amazing. This person is a go-getter, entrepreneur. I love this person's energy. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Get things done, right? Take charge. Don't let things just fall dormant, but really take over in every area. Take control of your life, your destiny. I feel that this person is in every way, shape, and form responsible for every area of their life. And if they fail, they know that it's because they did something wrong. So this isn't like this isn't a victim mentality. Sometimes I hate talking about this because obviously there's so many people watching this, but there is a true victim mentality that has been going on, and it's just getting worse and worse as the generation gets younger. For some reason, we believe that the bad things that happen to us are because of other people. It's like and we're almost like passing that knowledge down to the next generation. It's like, the reason why you're disenfranchised, the reason why you don't have what you should have is because of this other person, or it's because of this other group. This other group took it from you, So you have to work harder. You have to persevere, and you have to, so it's almost like this person does not believe in that. Like, this person wakes up in the morning and breathes in success. Like, if they fail, they know that it's because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. There's no victim mentality here. There's no energy of, this certain group has me down, or this event has me down, or no. This person believes that they are in charge, and they're like that in love as well. So this is the person that is going to dedicate an incredible amount of time to you. This is the person that knows that they need to work for your love. They need to do things. They need to spend time with you. They need to grow with you. And I feel that this is the reason why they have this 3 of Cups energy and this 10 of Cups energy here. Family, love, very family oriented. A lot of time with friends, a lot of time in building emotional connections with people, because they know that this is where the true value is. So why would they invest 80 hours a week, right, in school, or 80 hours a week after you graduate, going and pursuing this beautiful career that, a lot of people will clap and say, wow, you are a complete success. And you are. I'm not taking anything away from any professionals out there that are watching this. You are a complete success. But for this person, this particular person, their mentality is true success is found in how happy my family is. True success is found in how much time I spend with them. True success in life is found in enjoying your life fully. Now, there's some people that enjoy their life by completely throwing themselves at their professional pursuit, right? Like, think of a scientist. That's what they love to do, right? That's their love. That's their care. That's what they truly love. And if that's you, that's beautiful, because we need you. But not for this person. This person believes that their greatest joy and contentment and their greatest prosperity lies in spending time with you, being with the family, dedicating so much time to getting to know every aspect of you. And then when you have children, I just kind of see this person around all the time, For some of you that actually are planning on having children, that maybe want children, for those of you that maybe are planning on adoption, there is an energy here of just family, dedicating the time and energy and giving it all to the family. And this is a person that believes in doing it loudly, and doing it with style, and doing it effectively, right? Interesting. All right, so let's throw an Avalon card. Let's see, what are the key words that are attached to this person? What are the keywords attached to this person? So this is from the Avalon Oracle deck. Oh, you've got the Priestess of Avalon. Oof. Nice. Look at this. So you've got the Priestess of Avalon, divine inspiration, ancient knowledge, initiation, healing. My goodness. Very powerful energies here. And I kind of see this energy with that Judgment card over there. You know, I feel like this person is very, very much on this path of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awareness, spiritual understanding. I feel like they're almost being led by the divine, and we all are being led in some way, shape, and form. But some of us pay a little more attention to spirit. Others we don't, right? We want to follow our own compass. We want to try and logically make sense of certain things. This person allows themselves to be carried by spirit. You know, it's like this is the kind of person that listens to the synchronicities. This is the kind of person that believes that spirit is here to talk to us, communicate with us. So they're constantly looking for the energy of spirit. They're constantly looking for their guidance. They're looking for spirit's hand in everything. And they're looking for, you know, just every aspect and every face and every I would say just every part of spirit. That's the only way that I can put this with this priestess of Avalon. And part of the reason why they're doing this is because they know that there's power, right? There's healing power. There's the power of initiation. There's hidden knowledge. When you are able to surrender yourself to something bigger than yourself, you gain something from that. And so they believe in this. They walk in this revelation. They pursue these things. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is the kind of person that has an altar, or at the very least, you know, they're very, they follow certain traditions to the T, because this is how they connect with spirit. This is how they communicate with spirit. This is how spirit shows itself to them, right? So very much, I would say, a student of the occult. Whenever you look at this high priestess, the priestess of Avalon, the reason why she's the priestess of Avalon is because she's a student of the occult. She's a student of ancient lore. We have here ancient knowledge as one of the key words. So there's power in that. There's understanding in that. There's a revelation in that. And I feel like this person, they've kind of structured their life in a way where they have the time and the energy and the will and motivation to pursue the spiritual life, the spiritual undertaking, these rituals, right? So they have this time, this motivation, this energy, this care, almost a need. It's growing and it's turning into more of a need, because they feel that they're able to be healed. They feel like they're able to fully comprehend life through spirit, through the guidance of spirit. And if they receive any messages, or if they feel that spirit is intuitively guiding them to do something, this is the kind of person that actually does it, right? A lot of us, you know, we say we're spiritual, right? We say we listen, and obviously I'm including myself in this. We say that we want to do exactly what spirit is telling us to do. But more often than not, we receive the messages, we hear it, and we become very cynical, right? If it challenges us, if it's in any way, shape, or form difficult, like if spirit keeps telling you, like, if spirit keeps putting in front of you, like, listen, if you keep eating those hot dogs, something bad's going to happen, right? And then you keep on getting like random little messages here and there. An article pops up on your phone. They mention it on the television. And, you know, and it gets to the point where it's like it's obvious that you're being told by spirit, hey, stop eating that. You're going to suffer if you keep doing that. And you don't do it, right? This isn't that kind of person, right? This isn't that kind of person. This is the kind of person that looks for the face of spirit. This is the kind of person that pursues a connection with spirit, right? And they're always willing and they're always able, and they have certain processes that they like to follow. They're constantly looking for the guidance of spirit. And I feel very strongly that one of the reasons why they've been able to fully comprehend what life is truly all about, at least for them, you know, truly, this person knows exactly what's going to make them happy. A lot of people have no idea what's going to make them happy. A lot of people right now, they're pursuing a career that is going to destroy them, right? And a lot of people, they're pursuing a goal that is going to just obliterate every ounce of energy. It's going to destroy their families. There's people that are on that path. This person is not. This person is on the path of true prosperity and happiness for themselves. And I feel like that inspiration for them came through Spirit. Spirit gave them, because they're constantly searching for it. They're constantly wanting it. They're constantly asking for Spirit's guidance. It's like they think a lot about Spirit. They're constantly attracting them. This was a person that's constantly with their Spirit guides, and someone who's really just doing that work spiritually. Like, spirituality is something that's really important for them, right? And the most important thing, they take action when they receive the messages. So the person that you're going to marry, very action-oriented, very spiritual, pursues what they want to pursue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. I like this person. Cool. All right, let's throw more Oracle cards, right? What do you guys say? Let's throw some more Oracle cards. Let's see what else we get. We're going to throw some fairy Oracle cards here. Just one fairy Oracle card. Let's see what keywords we pick up on. I'm still not picking up anything that has to do with how you're gonna meet them, but I'm pretty sure that once we have all the cards out, I'll see it. I'll see the path forward for you guys. You've got here Child of the Moon. Oh my goodness, Child of the Moon. Forgiveness, transcending the ego. Bam. Yeah. Again, very powerful energy with this person. Child of the Moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego. This person just understands what life is all about, right? Life is about forgiveness. Life is about loving every single aspect of it. And even your bad experiences with people, the people that have wronged you, the people that have talked badly behind your back, the people that have bad-mouthed you, right? It's about letting that go, even though they're talking badly, even though their words are insidious and their words are poison. You forgive them, you forget, and you move on with your life. You move on with your energy and your state of mind and your peace, right? You don't let those things bring you down. You don't let those things just cripple you. And this is that kind of energy with this person. This person does not allow these things to cripple them. Very forward-moving, very forgiving, very transcending. Beautiful energy. All right. Let's throw another Oracle card. This is from the Elemental Oracle deck. Let's see what Elemental we get here. Dark Matter. Interesting. I feel that this card is giving us a little insight into how you're going to meet him. Dark Matter. All right. Interesting card. Mystery. And I feel like the reason why for a lot of you it's not so easily revealed here how you're going to meet this person is because it's going to be a bit of a mystery for you, which is why we have this card. I tried to visualize how you're going to meet them when I threw this card, and I got this card and it spoke to me. So it's almost like if you're going to meet them through perhaps some kind of like social media, it's going to be unexpected. It's not going to feel like, oh, I have to go here, I have to go there, I'm going to be present, it's going to be, no, this is going to be completely unexpected. I almost feel like, you're going to be going about your day, going through life, doing the mundane, taking going on a train or just, going through a certain event that you have to with a family, friend, member, and boom, they're going to present themselves to you. Right? They're going to just show their face and they're going to say, hey, here I am. Right? So, and they're going to invite you out and it's going to be special. But that's kind of the energies that I feel here. Okay, with this person. Dark Matter, mystery. It's going to be a very mysterious kind of meeting. Very unexpected for you, group number 2. All right, so we're going to throw one more card, the Oracle of the Unicorns. Let's see if we can get any insight from this Oracle. Passion. Look at this. This is the energy that rules this person. 100%. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Bam. Right? This is who they are at their core. Completely. Okay? This is who they are. They're passionate people. Very passionate. Very inventive. Very powerful. Very creative. Wanting, yearning for true greatness and prosperity in their lives. This is who they are. All right. So group number 2, that is all I see here. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be creating more pick a card videos soon. Don't forget to give me a like. That helps a lot. And visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. I'm offering private readings in that Etsy shop at prices that are below market value. Very, very inexpensive. But I don't sacrifice on quality. I have a 5-star rating. I've received over 100 reviews. They've all been 5 stars. Truly raving reviews. The feedback has been tremendous. Also, the demand has been incredible. So I'm going to have to put a limit on these readings. So if you've been on the fence about getting a private reading, now's the time, because it's getting in the way of the pick a card videos. You know, my plan is to do at least 3 of these a week. I'm down to like 1, and last week I wasn't able to put out 1, so you can imagine. So book your private readings. Let me know if you have any questions. I love you, Seekers, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Today, we are going to try and answer the question, who will you marry? And, you know, we're going to go into great detail. Just age, location, how, career, finances, how you'll meet, family, childhood, hobbies, just anything that I can possibly find that Spirit reveals, I will reveal to you. Okay? So, let's start with the card in front of us. This card is from the Star Tarot. And it's going to just represent the theme of this reading and who the person that you're going to marry is at their core. Let's see. You've got the King of Swords. Yes, my goodness. Very beautiful card to get. And, you know, it's funny, but it's almost like if the person that you're going to marry is showing up. It's like, here I am, right? For those of you that are interested in a man, well, here he is. He's the King of Swords. He's here to talk to you. So the King of Swords is a very special king, I feel. And one of the reasons is because they are the problem solvers of the 4 kings. This king is someone who uses their keen mind, their intellect, to bring about true change and to manifest true greatness in the world. And this is who you're going to marry. This is exactly who they are. This is what they're about. This is what they represent. This is someone who has higher vision, right? As you can see here in the background, that higher vision is shown to us with the eagles, right? The eagle's vision is astounding. They can see in far off distances. And this is a king who's very much enlightened in a way where their intellect is just so advanced. They have the crown of true glory, and that crown has that 8-pointed star. So it's almost like if their mind, their thoughts, you know, it's like it's blessed, right? It's definitely someone who is incredibly gifted in problem solving. And this is the king that builds society. You know, we need these people, right? We need these people to help build society, to help keep everything in order and structure. This is the architect. This is the person who logically is able to make an argument. You know, this is a person that really believes in common sense and really sees everything quite as it should. Very, 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 very intelligent person. So we've gotten started to an awesome. We've gotten off to a great start here with this King of Swords, right? So we're going to put more cards around this one and see exactly what else we can find. We're going to start with the Wizard's Tarot. First, we're going to shuffle. I'm going to throw 3 of these cards. And I'm going to try to intuitively pick up as much information as I can from them. You know, we're going to try and just see what your king is going through, right? What this person that you're going to marry is going through at the current time. What are the energies surrounding them? What energy surrounded them in the past? If there's any shadows that need to be exposed, we'll expose them. Interesting. You've got double kings here. You've got two kings, king of swords. This is interesting. All right, now, so this is the Wizard's Tarot. Now we're going to use another tarot for the final two cards. This deck is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. It's one of the newer decks that I just bought. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle. Oh, wow. So sorry. All right, we're going to shuffle, and we are going to drop two cards on the table. Interesting. All right, so the fact that you've got two King of Swords is very intriguing to me. It's almost like, you know, extra emphasis is being placed on the intellectual mind, and both of these kings are upright. You know, they're not reversed in any way. So immediately I get the feeling that this person is just extremely logical, and at this moment in time, they are working on solving some kind of problem. They're working on fixing some kind of societal issue. I think that this person is an intellectual in every sense of the word. They might very well be working on themselves. They might be going to school. They might be gaining some kind of knowledge or understanding. This isn't someone that's really involved in the arts. We've got the Three of Cups reversed. I don't feel that this person takes a lot of pleasure in artistic pursuits, or this isn't the kind of person that I think you're going to find, painting or going to art shows, or potentially watching a lot of television and just enjoying the arts and entertainment. I think this person is someone who enjoys reading, expanding their knowledge base. I would say that this person, their favorite genre is nonfiction. This person definitely believes in pursuing something. The double king really gives me a little bit of like a different feeling for some reason. The reason the two kings for me, it's someone who might even be in the sciences. Like I feel like maybe this might be a scientist. This is someone who's on the forefront, or will be in the forefront, of discovering something, or at the very least working on a project that furthers humanity forward. So think of a scientist that creates something truly dynamic for, say, global warming, or to remove plastic from the oceans, so to speak, right? So this is someone who's really invested in changing the world, and it's almost like if they have given up their entertainment. You've got here the Three of Cups, and I love the Three of Cups. Okay, I like to have fun, and the Three of Cups is the card of fun. And you got these three ladies there. They're having an awesome time. They're enjoying each other's company. They're just celebrating love. Cups all around, enjoyment. Yes, it's reversed. So I feel like right now, at this moment in time, they've kind of sacrificed that fun in order to work on this grand project of theirs that's so much needed. That's so needed. Again, very, very intelligent person. Two Kings of Swords, okay? Very intelligent person, very keen mind, very logical mind. This person is a problem solver. For some reason I see like some kind of technical, like I'm seeing them involved in something technical. Like I'm seeing them working in a computer. I'm seeing them, just like coding something, or creating something, maybe some kind of infrastructure, online. I see them kind of like building something truly dynamic that's going to help society as a whole. Very interesting. So when they're not doing this, when they're not working and building this great project, they're resting. They're trying to really rest and truly just, you know, take some time off, because if not, then their mind will explode. I feel like they're in their minds a lot. So the time that they do have to really unwind and to get away from this, they just rest. They go to sleep. You know, you've got here the Four of Swords. Four of Swords also talks about a person who is trying very hard to not allow certain anxieties and certain issues or problems to really hinder them. You know, this is a person who's methodical in their approach. They know when they need to take a break. They know when they need to, you know, hit a second gear and move forward and do something and just keep that energy alive towards that next project. Four of Swords energy is very much an energy of just, you know, breathing and taking your time and enjoying your surroundings and not letting certain things affect you in a negative light or negative way. Very, very interesting energies with the Four of Swords. And there's a bit of, there is a shadow to this person, by the way. And this shadow is a weird one. It's an awkward one to talk. It's even awkward and weird to talk about, right? But we'll take it step by step. I feel like these shadows are different in many ways, so they take different forms, and obviously there's a lot of people watching this, so it's different for a lot of you people. But anyways, for you seekers. But anyways, we've got the Death card and the Tower reversed. And I feel that this is a shadow because, number one, with the Tower card, with this shadow, this is, for me, know-it-all. You know, this is like, okay, I don't need to learn anything else. I'm intelligent, right? This person, for some of you, this shadow is about them not willing or able or capable, or they just don't want to learn anything new. It's like they have a structure that they've built. They believe the world is this way. They don't need to do anything else. You know, the Tower is the card of destruction, right? It's the ending of the old, the destruction of the old to make space for the new. The fact that it's reversed tells me that destruction is not coming. Sometimes the Tower energy is necessary, right, to shake things up. Tower comes in when we become too stagnant, too complacent. The Tower comes in to just, boom, break things apart, get us going, show us what's next, show us the potential, show us what we've been missing. The fact that it's reversed tells me that for some of you, the person that you're going to marry, their shadow side is an unwillingness to learn anything new, a person that's stuck in their ways, a bit of a know-it-all. And let me be clear with this, all right? This person is extremely intelligent, all right? And they know that they're extremely intelligent. More than likely, they're in the top of their field. They're respected. This is a doctor or whatever, you know, and they're the type that correct you and tell you, no, it's doctor, right? They're one of those people. So there's this feeling here that this person is kind of set in their ways, right? Like, it's going to be very difficult for you to come in and tell them, listen, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's like this. And I feel like they might, in some way, somehow get upset with that. So it's a bit of a shadow side to them. It's going to fall on you to bring them down to earth, to give them a little realization. This person, I would say, when it comes to people and connecting with people, it's very difficult for them. Which is why we have the Three of Cups reversed, and which is why we have the Four of Swords right beneath the King of Swords. A very individual kind of energy. This person enjoys their solitary. You know, this person enjoys being by themselves. Don't think that this is a party person. This person, I think, you know, they're like, out of the personality types, this might be like an INTP, for example. I just feel like this person is they keep to themselves, right? They keep to themselves, and they're constantly in their heads, and they're working on their projects, and they're trying to create and truly manifest greatness by solving problems. And right now we have a lot of problems that are being faced as society grows and expands, and as we become more advanced and automation it takes over. We have more and more problems facing us. So it's almost like this person understands this. You know, they have that very scientific approach to life. They know what's coming. They know what needs to be done, and they're in the forefront of it. This is the foot soldier that says, "I will do it," right? And they enjoy it. This is what they enjoy. This is what they like to do. You know, very individualistic energy of figuring it out and doing it for themselves. Now, for others, we have here another shadow. We have the Death card upright. And this is interesting, right? Because we just talked about the Tower and unwillingness to change, and unwillingness to see maybe another person's perspective. But then here now we have the Death card. And the Death card is the card of change. It's the card of getting rid of the old and making space for the new. But this is a shadow in their life. So this shadow, combined with the unwillingness for them to change, tells me that this is the kind of person that if you disagree with them, and if you perhaps go against their better judgment, they will cut you off. You know, they don't mind getting rid of you. It's like, I don't need you in my space. Get lost. All right, I've got better things to do. Get lost. So, you know, this is a bit of a shadow to them. The fact that they just aren't able to fully, I guess, embrace another person. You know, this is very much an introverted individual, I feel. And it's almost like it's an extreme introversion. Again, I mean, they're extremely intelligent. This is the scientist. If I was to put my money on one of these four people to, you know, that's gonna just end something like maybe end world hunger or just help with climate change. If I was to pick a group out of the four and say this is the one group that's gonna do it, I'd say it's yours. You know, this is definitely the person who, in many ways, they want to bring some change, some difference to the world, make things better. You know, truly manifest greatness through their problem-solving abilities, and also through building up society and coming up with just ways of helping. This is their hobby, all right? This person doesn't really have too many hobbies. This is like their hobby. This is what they do, all right? When they're not doing this, they're resting their mind, right? They're resting their mind. So perhaps with you, group number 3, it's going to fall on you to perhaps, you know, remind them that relationships are important, you know. It's going to fall on you to remind them that it's important to build those relationships and to work with those relationships, right? So let's go ahead and throw some more tarot. Let's talk about their family. Let's see what the family is to them, what the family has just represented to them, and what they've done for them. Let's take a look. So we're going to throw a different tarot deck. We're going to use the Influence of the Angels tarot deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this Influence of the Angels tarot deck. Family. Oh boy. Yeah. It looks like you know, the person that you're going to marry when it comes to family. This is the family that has completely spoiled them. And I feel that one of the reasons why they have this shadow where they are very like, you know, they'll cut you off quickly. They're kind of a know-it-all, you know, it's because of the family. So I'm seeing here that this person's parents gave them everything. So you've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed talks about charity. The Five of Wands reversed talks about the ending of conflict. And when we're talking about family and just, you know, when we're talking about family and these two cards come up, what I see is a family that acknowledges this person's greatness, sees that this person is special in many ways. This person is someone that brought home good grades. This person is someone who excelled at every capacity. This is the person that was in honors, the honor roll. This is probably a valedictorian. This is someone who the family looks at and says, "Oh my God, my son or daughter is a genius," right? So they've just gotten out of his way, and that's good and bad. Partly good because they've supported him every step of the way, which is why this person of yours has been able to excel and has the opportunities that they have, right? Because they've had the support and the charity and the care and the love and everything from their family members. But they've created a little mini monster, right? Someone who's just a little too opinionated, someone who perhaps thinks too highly of their own opinion and is unwilling to bend to the will of anyone else. Very strong-minded individual. And someone who needs help nurturing relationships with people. I feel it's because of the family. The family early on when this person was a child gave them too much, said yes way too many times. And when you say yes to a child way too many times, you end up creating a little mini monster. So that's basically the problem. Like this person has not been denied much. This person has been given many things. And they've earned it. I mean, this person is extremely intelligent, excelled in every area. So yeah, they've earned all of the things that the family has given them. And that's one of the reasons why they're so successful. All right. Let's go ahead and throw more cards. Let's see. All right, so I think that we are going to... Let's not get to the oracles yet. You know what? Let's throw some more tarot. I'm feeling more tarot for some reason. I'm going to throw two more, and I'm going to see what else we get from the tarot cards. The influence of the angels. Let's see. Alright. So you've got the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. Interesting. I feel that this person, when it comes to their age, this person is between 30 and 40 years old. 30 and 40 is their age range. This person is someone who's just very, very victorious. They win a lot. Seven of Wands reversed. So you have here a man who is being kind of met with opposition, right? This is the brave man that's standing firm and tall above everyone. But those wands are rising up against him. And now he has to fight, right? He has to hold his ground and fight against the oppressors. And he's going to win. He is going to be victorious. He's going to persevere. He's not going to let anything bring him down. So, very much an energy here of success in every area. I just wanted to, throw more cards and see if there's anything else. But, the theme keeps kind of repeating itself. So it's time for some oracles. Let's see what we find with the oracles. And, I want to talk also about the location as well. It looks like, from what I'm seeing with these tarot cards, this person is in the same... They're not that far away from him. So there's no need to plan to perhaps look towards another country or no. This person is very much in the same country that you are in. The same. They're not that far away. They're actually pretty close, and that is what I feel based on that Two of Wands reversed, and the fact that you also have the Tower reversed. There's just a lot of indication that this person is in the same place, same location that you are in. Intuitively, I don't feel that they are outside of perhaps even your state. I don't know exactly where you are at this moment, group number 3, but they're close. They're not that far away. All right, so let's throw some oracle cards. Let's try and get some more direct messages. We're going to start with the Whispering Woods. Let's see what the Whispering Woods reveals about the person that you will marry. Learn. Yep, learn. Take a lesson from the owls. Deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. Interesting, right? So this is their thing. This is their calling card. Yes, I see them surrounded by books. Group number 3. I mean, the person that you are going to marry. I see them surrounded with technology, books. This person loves to learn. They're the reason why they're so stubborn, and the reason why they hold themselves to a very high standard is because they've done the research. Okay, they've done the research. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're saying because they've looked into it and they've thought about this long and hard. And you know what? More than likely, they're right. What they don't comprehend is that people don't like a know-it-all. Right. So, but the thing is that they don't care. That's another thing. That's where the whole childhood trauma comes in. I'm not going to call it a trauma, but that childhood of just spoiling and saying yes all the time and giving this person everything. It's almost like it's impacted their ability to really empathize with people. So they rather just cut off the connection instead of working on it. And it doesn't help that they're extremely introverted. So, introverted people, they tend to want to be by themselves. That's how they recharge. This is an intellectual person, so they're in their heads constantly thinking of solutions and trying to figure certain problems out. And it's kind of how they operate in life. So that's essentially what they're all about right there. They're intellectuals. They like to learn. They like to take lessons, They like to study new courses. They like to constantly be reading about how things are changing and expanding and how this affects that. And there's always something that this person is learning. I don't think that there's ever going to be a moment where you're not going to see them potentially trying to learn something new or figuring something out. You will always see this person expanding their knowledge base. And you can see it here with the King of Swords, right? Interesting here in this depiction of the King of Swords. What we have here is a king in his chair looking around and he's in his office and he's filled with books, right? Just beautiful, beautiful layers of books. He's read them all. He understands them. There's no one that's going to come in and tell him otherwise. Very, very intelligent kind of energy. Just success of the mind. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another oracle card from the Making Magic Oracle mini cards. Let's see what messages we get. Mystic Star. So you've got here harmony in the home and great friendships. So this person has people who they've been friends with since probably when they were very young. So they have friends that are lifelong partners. At this point, it's almost like this person views them as family. And I feel like these people are going to be very impactful in your life as well. You are going to really, really bond with them. You're going to really see them as family as well, because they really are. They're family. When you've been together that long, and you've worked together, they're almost family. These people, and they're very important to him, and I feel that, or her, and I feel the reason why they're so important is because they're working together on the same project. I feel that this person picks their friends very, very carefully. And it's in that process of picking, it's in that process of selection where they can excel in, because it's like they know what's the right kind of energy for them to be around, right? So it's almost like if they've attracted and they've befriended people that are a lot like them, I wouldn't be surprised when they get together, they talk about whatever the person that you're going to marry has been talking about, or I'm sorry, thinking about and you know, how are they going to fix that problem, and how are they going to move forward with this, and how, you know, it's like they're constantly learning and expanding. And you know, I feel like this person, these friends, and this peaceful home comes from this person's ability to really logically look at a person and say, okay, it's going to work out. Okay, I accept this person into my space because, you know, we've worked together. This person knows me. They know what I'm all about. I know what they're all about. This is going to work out just fine. Right? So there will be harmony. I know, and I feel like that card came out because for some reason, some of you, you know, I kept focusing on the fact that they're not really good with relationships, and they're not really good with, you know, having people around, and they're very introverted, and maybe some of you got worried. And so, boom, Spirit wanted to take that worry away and tell you, don't worry. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Not just any friendships, right? Great friendships. You know, so this isn't the person that will go to a bar and, you know, make friends there in a bar, you know, and then all of a sudden now, you know, they're going to start, you know, going out with that person every single week, and, you know, they can befriend anyone. You know, there's people like that out there. They can just befriend anyone by just a simple look, you know, some beautiful conversations, and that's it. They're friends for life. No, this person doesn't have a lot of friends. This person has a few select friends, and these are great friends, mostly family, really. So let's go ahead and throw more Oracle cards. Let's throw a little bit of the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. I'm not getting any cups with this beautiful person of yours, so I want to see, you know, romantic wise. Okay, Mr. King of Swords, show us a little something. This is from the Whispers of Love, and we've got act as if your partner is here. This is beautiful. So you've got the act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. That's beautiful. So what this card is essentially telling you is that your king of swords, is someone who is constantly in their head, and they've kind of built a life in their head. They've kind of built a reality of what they want in their heads. You know, they thought about it long and hard, and it's almost like if they told themselves, what do I want my life to look like, right? And they wake up every morning and they remember what they want their lives to look like. And that is exactly what they believe is going to happen. So this person believes in manifestations. They believe in the power of thought. They know that positive thoughts have a certain vibration in this universe, and negative thoughts have also a certain vibration in this universe. They understand that. And so their thoughts are all very positive. Their thoughts are all very aligned with what do I want, how do I want it, and what's the best outcome, right? Just how they assessed the relationship with their friends. You know, I want a certain kind of friend that is a certain kind of way and will be in line with what I believe is right and what I just deem important in a relationship. They do the same thing with you, with their surroundings, with just their thoughts, really. And this card is essentially confirming that. You know, this is the card that is confirming that this person is manifesting you, bringing you closer with their mind. They've thought about you. They've kind of seen your face. They know what they want, and the universe is almost bringing you two together, mainly because they're calling you. They're bringing you. They're acting as if they already have you. This is a very cerebral kind of person. Very cerebral. In their heads a lot. All right, so let's see. I'm interested in finding out what this person's animal spirit is. Let's see. We're going to throw a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And we're going to find out this person's animal spirit. The Panther spirit. Oh, wow. Panther spirit. That is interesting. So we've got a very beautiful, dynamic panther over here. Reclaim your power. Panther spirit. Interesting. Reclaim your power. I like that. I like that, right? Reclaim your power. So this person is all about sovereignty. This person is definitely someone that believes in true greatness and the manifestation of greatness, which is why they invest so much time and energy and effort into learning new things, because they know that the more they learn and apply themselves, and the more that they're able to increase their intellect, the more that they can be of service to humanity. And they know that humanity is on the brink of change, complete change, the kind of change that you just can't take back. So it's almost like if they've dedicated so much time and energy and effort towards these intellectual pursuits because they want to be in the forefront of this reclamation of power. You know, they want to reclaim Earth. They want to take it back to what it once was. They want to reclaim society, right? They want to change the way we think. They want to change everything that we see as normal. They want to change that and make it better, right? Because maybe they feel like the world is at this moment withering away or dying. These two shadows are pretty dynamic because it doesn't only talk about, relationships and people. I want to focus on relationships and people because obviously this is more of a love reading, but at the core of this reading, right, what we're really trying to do here is we're trying to figure out who the person that you're going to marry is at their core. So one of the things that I'm seeing here with these shadows and what they think of kind of like, society as a whole is that we're changing too rapidly, but we're also changing in ways where we're headed towards we're headed in the wrong direction. It's like, for example, with the Death card, what I see here is a sense of transformation, right? Sometimes this is good transformation. This is an inviting kind of transformation. You've got the Pope here kind of applauding this death, right? You've got here children giving this death flowers. So there's like a sense of celebration that this death is coming, right? Got here the Pope, a little clap. You've got the children giving this death flower. A new era is coming, right? So you welcome in the new era. And I feel like this person it's like, they're welcoming in this new era of technology, of insight, of change and innovation. But it lacks the power to completely transform and to, I would say, transcend the generation and to take us to the next level as humans, as people. It's like, the fact that this card is reversed and the fact that we've got the Death card here, it's like, for example, let me just give a brief example. So, automation. I keep talking about that because it's the only example that I can think of that I would think that your King of Swords would be involved in. So, automation is a very real thing. A lot of people right now at this time are doing jobs that will disappear due to automation, robotics. And, that includes customer service, that includes finance, that includes just any kind of manual labor. Driving is going to disappear within the next year or two. And here in the States, there's like 3 million drivers, right? 3 million, like just truck drivers alone. So imagine if 3 million people just lost their jobs overnight. Boom, gone, right? So how are you going to replace these people's jobs, right? How are these people going to be able to fend for themselves? And the answer isn't always as easy as, well, they can do something else, right? It's not that easy because truckers make a good amount of money. They make an ample amount of money. And, you're not going to find you're not going to find jobs like that just anywhere, okay? So this is a real problem. And so your King of Swords is kind of trying to figure things out like, okay, how can we change this? How can we alter the course of reality? How can we allow this technology to come in and really be a benefit for all of us, but at the same time, not disenfranchise so many people, right? So that is the best example that I can present to you. With Reclaim Your Power, Panther Spirit, this Tower energy reverse, the Death card upright, very kind of like dark, shadowy energy there. That is the best example I can give. They believe in this. They believe in reclaiming the power for people. They believe in giving the power back to the individual and not the principalities that be, right? So let's go ahead and throw more cards. So we're going to throw a card from the Mists of Avalon. Let's shuffle. See what we get. See what keywords are attached to this wonderful dynamic person of yours. Oh, look at this. So you've got Nemu. Nemu is all about opportunity, self-esteem, confidence, respect. Interesting. So what I see here with this card is, this person has incredible confidence. Definitely 100% they're confident in themselves. And, I feel like I didn't even need to talk about that confidence because it's kind of obvious at this point. Like, this person really has confidence, right? And because of that confidence, they garner respect. They're very respected individuals. They're very respected in the community. They're respected amongst their peers. They're respected amongst their colleagues. They're just people that are extremely respected. And they have incredible self-esteem. It goes back right to their parents. Their parents gave them everything. Five of Pentacles reversed, charity. Five of Wands reversed, a lack of struggle and a lack of saying no. There's just a sense here of this person has just been built up, right? Build up, and now they're here. Now they're dynamic. Now they're at the center. They're literally here at the center of this reading, right? Sitting on their throne. They're the king, right? So this person is respected. One of the key words here is respected. Very confident. They have high self-esteem. The last key word with this card is opportunity. They have all of the opportunities that they want. This person can do anything they want in life. The person that you will marry can do anything that they want in life. They have an array of things to choose from. So one of the reasons why I feel that they're not all into I don't think that they'll pick a career just for the money. They'll pick a career where it's purpose driven. They want something that's going to truly make a difference in the world. They don't want to just use all that intellect and intelligence and their knowing and their capacity. They don't want to use that for just to make money, right? They know that if they do the right thing, if they help humanity, if they help society operate effectively, the money will follow. Right? They don't need to overexert themselves. They know that the money will be there. So they have opportunities. They have people literally knocking on their door, asking them to please work for them. This person has a lot of job offers. This person can literally do anything that they want in life. And they've earned this. They've truly earned this. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Fairy Oracles. Let's throw a Fairy Oracle card, and let's see what the fairies have to tell us, shall we? Let's take a look. Look at this. My goodness. This person, not only are they incredibly gifted and wonderful, but they have incredible luck. So golden gift, magical help is on its way. Man, this is the luckiest card of the fairies, right? When this card shows up, it's essentially telling us that Spirit is blessing this person's work, right? This person is being kind of guided by Spirit to bring about this great work, to bring about this great undertaking. So this is, definitely something that what they're doing, what they're investing time in, it's a huge undertaking. All right, it's definitely huge. It's impactful. It's one of those things where they're trying to create something truly great And Spirit is almost saying, listen, you're going to be blessed. Okay, the person that you're going to marry will be blessed. They will receive help in every area. They're going to be blessed with incredible luck, and doors will open for them. And obviously, those same doors will open for you. Magical help is on its way. Now, I think we've spoken of everything except for like how you're going to meet them. So I'm going to dedicate these last two cards to see if we can get a little insight into how this union will come about. All right, so it looks like we've got a pretty a very precise answer. We've got a lake, but let's just throw one more card. So this card is from the Elemental Oracle, right? Before we even get into this, so this is from the Elemental Oracle. So you can see here, it's a beautiful scene of a woman completely submerged underwater, death, lake. And I don't feel like you're gonna meet this person in a lake, to be honest with you. Like, for some reason, when I look at this card and when I look at the energy surrounding this person, I see like a World Wide Web. I see you submerged in the Internet of Things. So I just see you in some kind of community, maybe online community, maybe online discussion board, somewhere where people come online to talk, maybe express or show ideas. And I feel like this connection is going to come through some kind of social media. Let's see what the Oracle of the Unicorns have to tell us, shall we? We're going to shuffle, and we're going to throw one card to see if we can get some insight. Sanctuary. So we've got a little more confirmation. Sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on retreat. Interesting. So for some of you, this is going to be in some kind of, for some reason I want to say field trip, but I mean, we're not in high school, right? We're not in like elementary school. So this is like going to be like some kind of like retreat somewhere. This is going to be somewhere where you're going to receive something, like I'm thinking of like a lecture. I'm thinking of like some kind of like, intellectual undertaking or intellectual pursuit. Again, this person loves to learn and grow and expand, and there's definitely a sense there of growing wiser. And I feel like one of the ways that they grow and they expand their knowledge base is by actually going and learning from professors, learning from people who are intelligent and who are capable. And I feel like in that process of them going, you're going to run into them somehow. The fact that we've got Sanctuary, the fact that we've got Lake and Depth, for some of you, this is going to happen online. It's all going to happen online. All right. For others, this is going to be a combination of both. So you're going to meet this person, and then everything, the relationship is going to develop online. Like I see this person possibly maybe giving you some kind of like communication or ways of communicating with them, an email, maybe some kind of Instagram account or some kind of social media account so that you can follow them and follow their work. I think that this person is trying to spread awareness, okay? For some of you, this person is trying to bring awareness. Maybe they're looking for funding, right? This person has a project, something that they want to create and bring into the world. So they may be looking for funding. They may be looking for funding. So it just talks about a person who is going to give you something so that you can contact them. This lake, this depth here. And then the Sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate or go on retreat. For some of you, this is going to be some kind of like gathering somewhere, and the relationship will develop right there and then. So it's like a combination of three things for various people. All right. So let me see if there's any other card. Nope, there are no more cards. So group number 3, that is all I see here with your with your person, right? I want to thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and also visit my Etsy shop. Seekers, I want you to visit that Etsy shop. I am going to have to start limiting my orders more than likely, and the reason why is because the demand has been truly phenomenal. So if you're on the fence about it, book your private readings, because I'm more than likely going to have to limit the readings because the demand has been truly great. The prices are extremely low. They're below market value. A huge bundle. You can ask as many questions as you like. You know, it's unlimited questions for a set price. So you're not going to get there. You're not going to get it anywhere else, you know. And the quality is there. That's the most important part. The quality of these readings is there. And you can read the reviews in the Etsy shop. In the reviews section, I've got over 100 reviews at this point. The feedback has been phenomenal. You know, just working with you seekers is great. I love doing these pick a card readings, but the problem with these pick a cards is that sometimes there's so many people watching it, and it's a general reading, so you have to kind of, you know, pick up what resonates, and it's very difficult to do. A private reading is tailored to you and your energies alone. I align with your energies, and I let you know exactly what is coming for you and you alone, and that is truly dynamic. That is where true transformation happens. So if you're on the fence about the private readings, keep in mind I may have to limit them because the demand has been truly great. And I want to be able to keep creating these pick a cards, and it's kind of getting in the way of that. So thank you, seekers. Visit the Etsy shop. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions for future pick a card videos. I want to hear it. I want to hear from you, seekers. Let me know what you thought about this reading. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about your person, about this king, right? About this wonderful, dynamic individual. Let me know what you thought about them. So, thank you so much. Much love from me to you, group number 3. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome. All right, so today we're going to talk about who will you marry. It's a very popular video. A lot of you seekers have requested it, but you know, I'm going to try and give you as much information as I can on this one, like the age, the location, how, their career, their finances, family, childhood, hobbies. I mean, I'm going to go into great detail about everything. All right. Now, first, we're going to start with the just overall kind of theme and energy around this person. Okay. So we're going to use the Star Tarot to give us that information. Woof, the Sun. This is one of the best major arcanas because the Sun is, my goodness, the Sun is brimming with joy, right? Excitement, just happiness. The Sun is in every way, shape, and form just content, right? This is the dawning of a new experience. This is definitely a beautiful energy, and it's almost like if, you know, your person, the person that you are going to marry, is filled with happiness, enjoyment for life, a zest for life. It's almost like if they are just filled with excitement and a sense of adventure. Excuse me. They just they care, you know, they care about being happy. They really are filled with a sense of wonder, and there's so much involved in just being happy. Sometimes, you know, we walk around life and problems come, and sometimes, you know, it feels like the world is ending, but your future spouse is definitely someone that doesn't let those things bring them down. The energy of the Sun is one that shines light towards negativity, shines light towards an energy of lack, an energy of I can't persist, I can't move forward. The energy of the Sun tells that shadow and that darkness, no more, you have no power over me. And I feel like, you know, the person that you're going to marry, just they kind of encompass this very beautifully. They really, in many ways, are people who see the goodness in everything. And that's very difficult to do, right? Seeing the goodness, seeing the good side, seeing the brightness, seeing the true light in that situation. It's difficult to do. But your future spouse does it very graciously. So that is what I see here with the sun. Let's put more cards around that one and try and see, what we can get more information. I'm just going to throw some cards from the Wizard's Tarot. I'm going to throw 3, and I'm going to intuitively pick up on the messages. Let's see what we get. Wizard's Tarot, Spirit, group number 4. Interesting. All right, we're going to put that deck aside for now. We're going to throw 2 cards from my brand new deck. This deck is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I'm going to try and see if there's any shadows that this deck can reveal for us with this person. Let's take a look. All right, Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. What do we got? Boy, oh boy. I like this. No shadows with this person. This person is truly something, man. All right. I'm happy because the first 2 groups, there was a lot of positive, but there was also a lot of negatives. But this group is just filled with light, right? This group is just filled with true just success and I like it. I like this energy. So let's take it step by step. So at the center of this reading, we have the sun. The sun illuminates everything. With the Wizard's Tarot, we've got the Queen of Wands upright, the Hermit reversed, and the 5 of Swords reversed. So, excuse me. The first card out was the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands talks about just an energy of leadership, right? This person is a leader in every sense of the word. The queen sits in her throne, very dynamic, gazes out into the world, and people know, they respect her. They understand that she is the authority figure here. They understand that she is very able and willing in every area of life. You also have, again, sunflower energy. She's holding a sunflower, the sun, just a lot of sunflowers. So there's an energy here of like rising from this mundane energy and showing your true beauty to the world, opening up to the world, being inviting to the world, being almost available to do anything for anyone. There's an energy of cooperation here with this person, an energy of leadership. When I threw the shadow cards with the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck, I got the Material Work and the World. And this is very inviting because, there aren't any shadows. These aren't shadows. This is just another aspect of the person that you're going to marry. So here what you see in this Heaven and Earth Tarot deck is a worker. This is the master worker working very hard and diligently to bring about this material success, right? This is the person that's putting the finishing touches on a masterpiece, and just like that, like this 3 of Pentacles, I see this person excelling in many areas. I see this person really persevering. Even though there is a sense of grim in this 3 of Pentacles, a sense of like darkness here. There's perseverance, there's moving forward, there's stability, there's a sunny disposition here. There's a very strong inclination towards material success because this person is willing to put in the work, the dedication, the time, the energy. And it all starts with their attitude, okay? This person, isn't luckier than anyone else. They are just hard workers. They're just people that move forward with authority. They do not let anything bring them down. They don't accept defeat in any way. They don't accept defeat. They move forward. They understand what they need to do and how they need to do it. And they almost move with this sense of like success. It's like they know they're going to be successful. They know they will reach the finish line. And one of the confirmations that we have here is the world. And I love the world because it's one of my birth cards. And the depiction here, very gloomy. Again, this deck, this Heaven and Earth tarot deck, is a deck that's very dark, but at the same time, the artwork is beautiful. But there's a sense of darkness here, right? There's a sense of gloominess going on. But it is the world. It is completion. It is reaching the very, very top, the heights of glory and success. And having gone through the process and through that transmutation and having experienced many different things and seen many different things and having vanquished the darkness and now coming out on top, right? Coming out on top and celebrating. This person, they crave success, okay? This person is very driven. You have here the Five of Swords. So their goal in life with this Five of Swords is to avoid hardships, to avoid people taking advantage of them. So you have here the Five of Swords, this card in the position that is at. It's the card of like, what does this person truly want out of life? We got it reversed. And you see here this kind of like shady figure, right, who has taken everything from these people. He's killed this woman and he's tied up the other man there, and who knows what he's going to do with them, right? So there's a sense here of like taking advantage of someone and taking from them and hurting them. I feel like this person, even though they have that sunny disposition and filled with joy and prosperity and their attitude is just right, it doesn't take away from the fact that they know that life is a difficult place. And that if at any moment you stop and you don't move forward and you don't show the best version of you on a daily basis, then you might end up losing something very precious to you. That can be, that can just be like your house. It can be your, something material. It could be a relationship. If you don't work very hard in your relationships, it's probably going to end. It's going to wither and die. So everything in life has a price. Everything in life has a sacrifice. And this person understands this, and they understand that they need to make these sacrifices in order to have this material success and this completion, this world energy here. The Hermit reversed is an interesting card. It's talking about their childhood. I feel like this person has seen some dark moments in their childhood. They've been led astray by bad people, which is why the Five of Swords speaks so well, because here you have the Hermit. The Hermit energy is, this wise old wizard who's very, very, very intelligent and astute. This is someone that can teach, the next generation of wizards. And it's probably where he's headed, right? He's got with him all his trinkets. And the fact that it's reversed tells me that this person, the person that you're going to marry, didn't have that guidance growing up. More than likely what they experienced was someone who led them astray or treated them badly, or more than likely took advantage of them, right? Just like this man right here is taking advantage of those two people quite gruesomely. Well, this person has probably experienced the same thing. So their goal in life, like what they're working towards right now, is to avoid that. They don't want to be taken advantage of. They don't want to be led astray. They don't want an energy of lack. They don't want to bring about the chaos. They don't want the wolves at their door. The wolves that have come to take everything from him or her. They don't want this. So it's like they're working very hard. They're working very diligently in life to achieve success, to achieve greatness, to achieve prosperity, to have an abundance of just everything that they need, because they want to avoid this energy here of being taken advantage of. Now, we're going to throw some more tarot cards. We're going to use the Influence of the Angels Tarot deck. We're going to throw 4 of these cards. And I'm going to try and answer more questions. Let's see if we can figure out maybe a little more information about them. One thing I forgot to mention here is that what I see with this person is a supervisor, a manager. What I see with this person is someone who is perhaps works in the public sector. I see them having some kind of team. They manage some kind of project. So when it comes to career, when it comes to work and finances, I see success, material success. So definitely someone who is very involved in their work. But they lead with a sense of almost they lead with a sense of softness. They're not too restricted, right? They're not too chaotic with their leadership skills. They're very, very direct. They expect loyalty. They expect for people to do their work. But yes, this is what I see as far as a career. This person is definitely a supervisor, maybe a general manager, but they have some kind of team under them that they are managing. So that is what I see with the Queen of Wands. It's what I see with even the Hermit reverse tells me that, the fact that they're trying to avoid this guidance, they're trying to avoid this energy of like misguidedness. And I feel like it's almost like if they've embodied this and now they want to guide other people and lead other people forward. And the Queen of Wands is the leader of all of the queens. She's right in the middle of every situation. Like she's front and center. She's ready to lead from a place of power and authority, but she's gentle as well. She's understanding and she's caring. So very strong leadership skills here with your person, group number 4. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can get more information. This is from the Influence of the Angels. Let's see what the Influence of the Angels Tarot has to reveal to us. Okay. All right, so these 2 cards right here are talking about the parents, how their parents were with them, the energies that they just kind of brought to them. And what I see here is this energy of just, compassion and love and care, to be quite honest with you, group number 4. This is really beautiful. So you've got here the 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful family. There doesn't get any more beautiful than this, right? So you've got here a beautiful family, and they're all paying homage to the divine, the beautiful spirit, right? And they're all very happy and content. Their cups are filled to the brim. Just a very beautiful family scene. I feel like this family was very compassionate, filled with love, understanding, caring. They forgave very easily. The Death card is an interesting card. It talks about change, dynamic change in the family. So I think that perhaps there was an energy of like change constantly happening. I don't think that this family stayed stuck. Maybe they traveled around a lot. They started new many times over. And it just feels like perhaps this family just had many new beginnings. I don't know if maybe this was based on financial, or maybe the father or the mother, they just worked and they had to kind of move around, maybe a military family. It could be anything. But what I do feel is that they moved around a lot and they had to start new and fresh a lot of times, which is why we have this Death card here. It just kind of talks about those new, fresh beginnings. So your future spouse has been previewed to a life of constant flux, right? New beginnings, endings. And I feel like perhaps that wasn't all that great for them. I think that they've met a lot of bad people on the road. Maybe perhaps one of the reasons, or some of the reasons why they've had to start so many times over again, is because they would build something beautiful, and then society would come and break it down. Or maybe they had, one or two or three of those instances where they had to start over again. It was because they got robbed, or someone, was in some way, shape, or form involved in their demise. And this person, your future spouse, kind of saw that, and they realized that they need to do everything in their power to avoid that happening to them as they grow up, which is why we have this Five of Swords here, and them guarding against this chaotic energy here of this man taking advantage of them. So it looks like, the family, even though the family was beautiful together, loving, caring, gave him everything, wanted what was best for him, for some reason this family was targeted by someone, targeted by individuals, targeted by malicious energies, and it just led to having to start all over again. And that was just something that they observed very carefully and hated completely. The Ace of Pentacles gives us a little more insight into it, right? It feels like this was a financial struggle that this family had, which is why they had to start all over again, and do things anew. You have here the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, right? So there's a lack of pentacles. There's a lack of prosperity. There was a lack of true manifestation of true financial success. And the fact that we've got now the Seven of Cups right next to it tells me that it kind of solidifies this Death card, and it solidifies this Ten of Cups. It solidifies everything. I mean, new beginnings, new things, new undertakings, new considerations, new friends, new journeys, new everything, right? So this is kind of like them, your future spouse, kind of looking at all of the options and everything that they have to do, and the things that they have to now buy again. And it's not even about buying. It's just the emotional turbulence that comes with all of this starting new and starting fresh, and having to move and having to do things differently, not having money to be able to invest in what this person wanted. So there's a strong indication here that this person was just in some way, somehow, kind of down, financially. Now, here's the interesting part. That Seven of Cups, when I threw it, I wanted to try and obtain a location, okay? I wanted to know where they might be, if they're in the same location, if maybe they've moved. So I wanted to kind of get intuitively a feel for where this person is living. And the interesting part is that I feel like this energy of travel and constant moving, starting over again, is stayed with this person, all right? This person, I feel, even though they don't need to do it, even though they don't, there's no true reason for them to do it, it's almost like if they move constantly because it's a part of what they've experienced growing up. And it's now that they're in their adulthood, right? It's kept on happening, which is why we have the Seven of Cups. We have a young man here who can't make up their mind on what they want. Which cup do they select? And it's almost like if they want to try every cup. So it could very well mean that, they gained a love for travel. Maybe something positive came out of all of this, starting fresh, starting anew, things breaking down, and then having to rebuild them back up again. So more than likely, there was an aspect of this starting new and experiencing new things that they enjoyed. So they kind of carried on with that. And so this person has moved quite a few times. And more than likely, they're going to continue moving in the future. So I feel that perhaps if you meet them, it might be someone in another country. I don't think that they're in the same country that you are in now. I feel that they are in a different country. And, this might very well mean that you're going to meet this person online through social media somewhere that brings you two together. And then ultimately, once this energy comes together, you might move with them, or they might move where you are. This is a person that loves to travel. This is a person that loves, it's not even travel. It's almost like an energy of just like starting all over again, right? So more than likely, this person is going to move to where you are, but they're in a different country. And which answers the question, how will you meet? I feel it's going to be social media, but we'll confirm that later on. Let's go ahead and throw more oracle cards, and let's see what the oracle cards reveal to us. We are going to start with the Whispering Woods. Let's see what the Whispering Woods whisper to us, shall we? The Knight. Okay. Find comfort. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Find comfort in the night, where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Interesting. All right, so this is another bit of insight into them. I feel that what that card is telling us is that this person might be a bit introverted. This person might keep to themselves. This is definitely someone that enjoys their alone time, enjoys their projects, enjoys just perhaps, being by themselves or being with the people who they truly care about. I don't see this person, seeking adventure and seeking new relationships, constantly looking for other people. I feel that this person is just very sure of who they are and what they want, and being alone is definitely something that they admire and that they like. So let's go ahead and throw a Making Magic Oracle card. See what we get here. Breaking Bad Habits. Okay, so you've got here Breaking Bad Habits. Let's see if it comes into focus. Yeah. Self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Wow. Man, this is beautiful. The person that you're going to marry, group number 4, again, we got to go right back to this sun energy, right? The sun is content, filled with joy, filled with prosperity, filled with happiness. And you can only acquire that happiness if you have self-acceptance, if you have excellent mental health, and if you're able to let go of vices, right? So yeah, they're able to kind of integrate their past with their present, their future. Everything is just working so well for this person. And they understand what they want. They understand how they're going to achieve it. This is an energy of someone who in every way, shape, and form has vanquished the darkness, which is why, I didn't find any shadows. First 3 groups had shadows. Your gal does not have any shadows. This is someone who in every way, shape, and form is sure of who they are, and it's successful, and it's just, understanding, really. They had a good family. I do feel that helped a lot, even though there was so much chaos, right? That's the beauty of this family here compared to even the other 3 groups. The beauty of this family is that even though there was so much chaos and so much uncertainty and starting over again and doing things differently and having to, build back up, right? Build back. They never lost sight of what was truly important. And that is the love of family. That is the love of everyone. Together we will persevere. Together we will have success. We are a family, and nothing ever will come in the way of that. We will love each other no matter what. We are a family, and we will persevere. So they've never lost sight of that. And almost like, that love, that energy, that caring, that love and energy and caring energy is just something that has really shaped them. It's molded them. It's brought them to where they are now. They're just filled with an energy of just happiness, right? An energy of just care, an energy of just love, an energy of just understanding, really. And it is a very beautiful kind of energy. It's a very transformative kind of energy. It's the kind of energy that grows and touches people and inspires people and helps people through their own issues of, vices and mental health challenges. So your future spouse, group number 4, is very much an inspiration when it comes to their habits, the things that they choose to talk about, just the different attitudes. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. We're going to throw a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and shuffle. And boom. Miracles and Blessings. Beautiful card. All right. Look at that. So you've got the miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Beautiful. Oh, man. Yeah, this person's energy is just one of like, hey, look, I'm just going to let go, right? I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy life. Enjoy life, relax. Just be happy. Why are you stressing over situations? Why are you stressing over bad things? Why do we just grip ourselves with worry? Everything is going to be okay. And it's almost like, that philosophy is something that has been really passed down, right? It's funny that this card is right under the Ten of Cups and the Death card. So all of this change, all of this moving forward in constant flux in the family has led them and molded them to believe that, hey, even though we're at the lowest point, we're going to make it out of this, because they've seen it happen, right? They've seen how family can come together, and they've seen how miracles and blessings will always be shown, will always be presented. And even in this Ten of Cups, right, what you see here is a family that is paying this almost homage to the spirit, and spirit is showing up in the form of an angel there, right? It's like telling them, you guys are going to be just fine. You're going to have miracles and you're going to have blessings, and you'll see my hand in everything. Even though you're starting anew, even though people have taken advantage of you, you will have success. You will have a sense of true abundance, and you're going to grow and expand from this and learn from this. So they understand that there are miracles, that there are blessings in the world. They expect it in their lives. There's a connection. There's a togetherness. There's a desire for these things to happen. So it's like, they keep seeing it in their lives, which is why they're not scared to move, to go to new destinations, to travel to new far off locations, to just drop everything that they're doing and live in another country for a while, right? They know that blessings and miracles will follow them, and they know that there is such a thing as a God, and they know that they will be protected. They feel it. It comes from their roots. It comes from their childhood. All right, so let's go ahead and let's find out what their animal spirit is, shall we? Let's find out what their animal spirit is. This is from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So we're just going to go ahead and throw one card. Let's find out. Here it is. Bring a gentle touch. Haha, beautiful. We've got Dear Spirit. Very beautiful. Dear Spirit. Okay. So, I saw this energy with them. They're leaders. They have a team. It's interesting because I see them as managers, but also they're traveling around, living in different countries. So more than likely, they either work on the road, they're assigned to different destinations, or they choose this, right? They work from home, so they don't really need to be tied down to a certain location. They can manage a team from a remote location. But they are very gentle. They have a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch. They let people flourish, right? The sun, even though the sun is hard, even though the sun will burn, the sun can be a very chaotic energy for people. In reality, it's life, right? The sun just wakes up, the sun just comes up in the morning and brings life to people. It wakes us up. It gives us its energy so that we can continue forward with our lives. So it's almost like if they kind of bring that same leadership style into what they do. If someone has a problem, their door is always open. If they want to assistance in a certain area, this is a leader, not a boss. The boss will, in many ways, worry about the bottom dollar, maybe knock you down, but a leader is someone that shows the way and is very steady and is gentle and it's understanding, and they care about what you have to say. They care about your personal problems. They care about what you're going through. And if there's ever a time when maybe production is low, they will sit you down and talk to you and try to come to an understanding of why things are happening. Maybe there's something that needs to be fixed. Maybe there's a way that they can help in whatever tough situation you're going through. So definitely someone you can speak to, someone you can in many ways communicate with. The person that you will marry is 100% very gentle, very loving, very caring for his or her fellow men. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another card. I want to try and see if the Oracle cards can give us a little insight into where or how you're going to meet. I want to see if we can gain some clarity on that before. Let's see. I still don't see it here with these cards. We're going to try and obtain it. First, we're going to throw a card from the Fairy Oracle deck. All right, so let's see what the fairies have to tell us about your future spouse. All right, we've got the Grail Fairy. Okay, the Grail Fairy. Okay, we have here fertility, the return of life, health, life cycles. Interesting. Interesting. Now, one thing that I forgot to tell you, Seekers, is the age group, how old this person is. So, from what I am seeing with all of these cards, this person is between the ages of 30 years old and 40 years old. So from 30 to 40, within that range. Now, the Grail Fairy, fertility, the return of life, health, life cycles, it's talking about their desire to create and bring life into this world. So, if this is something that you truly want, like if you want to have children, this person is going to really, 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 really move forward with this. They're going to really push it. They're going to do everything right. They're going to be on their A game. This is something that they will support. They believe in just bringing forth just life into the world. This is the perfect dad. Okay. This is the perfect dad. This is, I think that out of the four groups, I would say that this one right here is an excellent father figure. Excellent father figure. This is the kind of person you want your children around. So if you're watching this and you have children, those children will very much love this person. They will excel under their care and tutelage. If you want children, then this is definitely the person to have them with. If you're thinking of maybe adopting a child, then definitely this is the person to adopt that child with. And they're seeking. I feel that this person is seeking. They keep moving around from destination to destination, but it's like they're trying to find something, and they're trying to fill a void, and it's you. It's a family. Also, this person is very fit, okay? That's another thing that I want to talk about. This person is very, very fit. They don't go to extremes with anything. They don't go through extremes with alcohol. They don't go through extremes with overeating. They don't go to extremes with any kind of drugs. They don't go through any extremes. Extremes are bad for this person. This person is very health oriented. They do exercise. They keep fit. This is the kind of person that really takes pride in having good health. They go to their appointments. They take care of what they need to take care of to make sure that they will have a healthy and just bright future. Okay? Interesting energy there. All right, let's throw more oracle cards. I'm gonna throw a card, an oracle card from the Avalon Oracle deck. Let's see what we get from the Avalon Oracle deck, shall we? Oh man, Makes perfect sense. So you've got the king of the fairy realm. This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful. The king of the fairy realm is here, ladies and gentlemen. Journey, death and rebirth, renewal, personal power. I mean, this is... It's just kind of summarized. It's funny because it summarizes everything perfectly. Like every single one of these keywords attached to this oracle card, we've already talked about, right? It's almost like a recap. But we'll start with the first keyword here, right? Journey. This person is a journey. This person is a journeyman, right? They enjoy journeying. They enjoy going to new destinations, new far off places. We've got death and rebirth. I mean, we already talked about their family, the fact that they've started new all over again. There's an energy of just constant shift and change and flux and, forward moving, backwards moving, everything, like the phoenix being reborn again. So there's a sense of death and rebirth. It's been a theme in this person's life, and now it's like they're carrying it into their adulthood. Personal power. This person is very, very powerful internally. There's a sense of true self-acceptance, and we have it here, breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, letting go of vices, right? Personal power. This comes from a sense of knowing that everything that they need is inside of them. Everything that they want, everything that they've desired is just right there for them to grab, right? This person aligns themselves with exactly what they need to do to be successful in every area of life. Renewal. The fourth keyword is renewal. And it goes hand in hand with, their sense of just having success through different experiences and almost being renewed by those experiences, right? They like to travel to different countries. They feel renewed by that. They seek out adventure, I feel. They seek out contentment. They seek out joy. They find comfort in areas of life that people maybe find a bit mundane or boring. It's like this person really enjoys the moment. They don't live in the future where there is anxiety. They don't live in the past where there's depression. They live in the present moment, right? The present moment. And so they're happy, they're content, they're filled with joy, they're renewed. They have a sense of renewal. I like that card, the King of the Fairy Realm. All right. So let's go ahead and throw an oracle card from the Elemental Oracle deck. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what we get here. What do we have? What do we have? Protection, Cave. This card cracks me up every time I get it. And I'll tell you what. It looks like the coronavirus. Am I kidding? Right? Let me know in the comment section below. This card looks like the coronavirus. And the funny part about this card is it's the card of protection, right? It's the card of going into a cave and obtaining protection, right? So it's hilarious, but boom, here it is. Anyways, this card is very telling, all right? And I'll tell you why. I've associated this card with the coronavirus and what we're going through right now in our times. All right, it's my association. There's definitely a more precise meaning to this card, but for me, I associate it with the times that we're going through now. So this card is very much talking to us about, I feel, how you're going to meet them. This is going to happen through some kind of protocol with this pandemic that we're going through. This could very well be that, you go online to a community that's talking about this. Maybe if you are ever going to get vaccinated, you will meet them there. It has to do with the pandemic. The pandemic, believe it or not, is going to bring you two together. So there's various ways on how that can happen. Right now, we're having to communicate online. We're having to just talk to different people and to people in different ways, or reach out to people in different ways. Social media is a big tool now. But I feel that the pandemic is going to bring you two together, which is revealing because this isn't going to be around for a very long time. So you're going to meet this person fairly soon. So for those of you that maybe perhaps, work in a location where this is going on, and maybe they're giving out vaccines, or maybe you work or you know someone that perhaps is involved in this work. Your connection, your meeting ties in with this experience, with this coronavirus, right? With this pandemic. So let's go ahead and throw another card to see if we can get a little more insight into how this is going to happen. For that, I'm trying to decide which deck to use. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and use the Influence of the Angels Tarot. We'll just go ahead and use that one. See what the angels reveal to us, shall we? A little more information on how they will meet Spirit. Okay, so you will be approached, all right? You will be approached, and I feel for some of you, again, there's a lot of people watching this, so obviously it's not going to be the same for everyone, but there's different messages here. So you've got the Queen of Cups, you've got the Chariot reversed, and then you've got the Four of Pentacles reversed, and obviously the Cave and protection, and what I feel looks exactly like the freaking coronavirus. It's hilarious. But anyways, so the Chariot reverse tells me that there's going to be very little activity on your part. You're not going to have to go out of your way and do anything out of the norm for you to meet this person. So, erase any kind of desperation that says, I need to be at this place. Like, I got to meet this person, right? Like, erase that. There's no need for you to do anything. You have to pretty much accept that you are the Queen of Cups in this situation. You're like a beautiful queen that gets approached, right? You don't do the approaching, you get approached, right? And then you get to decide. Now, the fact that we've got the Four of Pentacles tells me that for some of you, you're going to meet in a place where there's a foundation that's being built, right? And I can only, if we associate it with the Cave and protection and the coronavirus, it can only mean that there's some kind of protocol that's taking place, some kind of safety guidelines that are taking place. Maybe this is an area where there's a lot of talk about what needs to be done in order to correct this, right? It could very well be in a vaccination location or very close by, but this person will approach you there. And I feel that for a lot of you, this is going to take place in the internet for some reason. And not for some reason, but because of the Chariot. Because it's like the Chariot is the card of the angel or the person that just gets on their chariot, right? And they go out into the world and just, go and just take over wherever the heck they want. The Chariot is an energy of forward moving energy, going out into the world, experiencing things. The fact that you've got it reversed tells me that there's no travel going on. It's like there's restriction, right? There's no travel. And the fact that we've got this Cave and protection and corona and virus over here tells me that it's going to be in a place where there's restriction. So social media, social media is the place. And you add to that the fact that this person is traveling and constantly, and it's in a different country. All of this just screams social media, online, right? And you will be approached. It looks like they're going to add you. They might comment. They might like something that you share. Maybe you are going to share something beautiful about, just what you think of this whole ordeal and your thoughts. And they're going to look at that and say, I like the way that person thinks. And they're going to comment, they're going to say something, and then you're going to see their profile, and you're going to really like it. So you're going to start talking to them right there and then. So that is very much a possibility. That is very much a possibility. For some of you, I felt this. I felt it right now. As soon as I was going to move away from this conversation, for some of you, it's going to be an online dating site. All right, you will meet this person in an online dating site. Four of Pentacles reversed. When I saw that card, I knew that I was missing something, and now it just sprung up. Online dating site, building a profile. So it looks like you're going to be building a profile to actually meet someone, all right? And they're going to reach out to you. It looks like you both are going to be a match for each other. So Four of Pentacles reverse. So that's how you're going to meet them. Let's go ahead and throw a card from the Oracle of the Unicorn deck. I wanted to see what the Oracle of the Unicorns reveal to us about this person. Oh, yes, they're filled with compassion. So, this person is very simple. A lot of the cards have been repeating the same kind of little theme. This is a very simple person, loving person. This isn't a very complicated individual. Compassion, they're gentle with themselves and people around them. Forgiveness will set you free. They believe that you must forgive, you must forget, and there's just an energy of true love and care, right? They see the light in themselves and others. They see the light in every situation, in every area. There's just a very strong energy here of care for their fellow men, care for themselves, care all around. Beautiful energy with this group 4. So that is all I see here. Group number 4. I want to thank you for watching this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. I will be creating more pick a card videos soon. Give me a like, that helps a lot. And visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. The link is below. Visit that Etsy shop. I have private readings that I'm offering there. If you've been on the fence about maybe, perhaps, potentially someday, please do it as soon as you can, because the demand has been literally off the charts. I haven't done a pick a card reading in almost 2 weeks. And that's very telling. It's because there's so many new readings coming in that my schedule is very limited. So I am going to have to more than likely limit how many private readings I can offer. So please, if you are interested, if you haven't already gotten your private readings, get them now. The prices are extremely inexpensive. They are below market value. You can ask all the questions you want for one flat rate. You're not going to find that anywhere. It's allowed me the opportunity to work with many seekers. Thank you for the ones that have placed your private readings. I love doing private readings. And I like doing pick a cards too, but with the pick a cards, the main issue here is that it's for many different people. It's a general reading. So there's so many things, so many messages pulling me in so many different directions. When we do a private reading, it's focused to you. It's tailored to your energy. It's tailored to you, who you are, right? And that is just a more direct message. That's a true transformative message, because you know that is for you and no one else. So please take advantage. I do plan on limiting it, because I told myself that I wasn't going to let the shop and the private readings get in the way of my pick a card readings and my community here on YouTube. And for the first time, it's gotten in the way of the community. It's been almost 2 weeks with no pick a card, and that's unacceptable, because I'm shooting for 3 readings every week. I wanted to bring 3 pick a card readings every week, and it's gotten in the way of that. And so I need to make some changes. So take advantage now, while they're there. Thank you, seekers, for your support, for your love. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for every beautiful word that you share with me. Thank you for your comments below. If you have any ideas for pick a cards, let me know. I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to know what those ideas are. So in the comment section, write hashtag pick a card, and I will add it to the pick a card queue. Thank you, seekers, once again. Bye-bye.